It's time for District 2 High School Football here on NPF and NEPAfootball.com. Welcome to the NPF High School Football Network. NPF Football is your source for high school football in Northeast Pennsylvania. Listen to District 2 football games live and archived on smartphones, computers, and tablets on NEPAfootball.com. Now, let's take you out to the stadium for the pregame show on the NPF High School Football Network.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, and welcome to the Fidelity Bank pregame show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Scott McInder. And we've got our good friend, Justin Ossent, back, the Big O. Been out of the area for a while, but no stranger to Valley View broadcasts and no stranger to NEPA football and the NPF network. And welcome back, Justin.
Thank you, sir. Very happy to be back at my home, away from home.
And beautiful new turf here at Valley View.
Absolutely. It looks gorgeous. Cannot believe how it looks. And something about a white paw instead of a yellow paw just brings my heart so much joy.
Matches the helmet, Just. So they picked up on that, and it is a beautiful field here. It's a beautiful Friday night. We're on the roof tonight, so we're enjoying the weather here at Valley View, and we're ready to go. Big game here tonight for Valley View. The Cougars last week, there's a lot of good things that Valley View has coming back. Some new guys working into things. They had a little bit of a trouble on offense last week. 3 new offensive linemen. We knew it might take a little bit of time to break them in. And last week they went up against a really good, experienced defensive line in Crestwood with a lot of size, a lot of guys back. Cougars didn't take advantage of some opportunities early in the game. Crestwood hung around, and then they got momentum in the game, and Valley View wasn't able to get back over the hump.
Yeah, I was able to listen to the game last week, Scott, and the Cougars did a nice job in the first half, getting that nice lead in the beginning, but Crestwood actually took a book out of Valley View's page, being able to kind of slow down the Cougars who are usually a fast-paced offense, able to switch guys around because of their vast numbers, but last week, that was tough for them. Crestwood understood that. They were going fast-paced offense, so Valley View couldn't adjust as much, but Coach Hawanitz and the guys got in the film room, kind of figuring things out and getting things going today. This is good old Big 11 football. You got Berwick, Valley View, 2 Titans here in Northeast and Central Pennsylvania, so it's massive. And it brings that atmosphere out that, from back in the 90s, back in the 80s, these 2 teams do not like each other. And Valley View's been on a run against Berwick. Berwick's sick of it. They're sick and tired of hearing about Valley View. Let's go back to 2017 when Valley View came in to Berwick in the district title game and beat them in overtime.
Yep.
And ever since then, Berwick hasn't done anything. They've held in some games, but Valley View's had their number. So they're coming into this game tonight thinking, we're going to stop the Cougars. And Adam's back. Adam's feeling good. Last week was tough for the Cougars, under 100 yards rushing. They got to get things up and running.
District 2 High School Football is brought to you by Cintas, Traditional Home Healthcare, Diction City Hyundai, Pashodi Insurance, Sky Packet Internet, Pine Forest Cheerleading Camp, Strategic Planning Associates, Keystone Structural Group, Dr. Ken Savitsky, Detail Mortgage Solutions, Savage Family Chiropractic, Andy's Pizza, Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home, Advanced Pest Control 911, the Honesdale National Bank, Catalyst Youth of Peckville Assembly of God, Realtor Daniel Angeloni, Gone Auto Stores, Allied Services, the Mattioli Law Firm, and by Century Dental Associates. Cougars last week dropped that one 20-7. Berwick started out great against Southern Columbia at home, up 14-0, go to the half, then the weather hit. The Berwick came out in the second half and got blitzkrieg. Southern started to get back into what they do best, and they ran off 6 touchdown drives in that second half. Berwick got back in it, but Southern just turned on the machine and ended up with a 42-27 victory. You talk to people from Berwick, they felt like the halftime took a lot of wind out of their sail. So we'll see if they bounce back.
Well, and with that, Scott, they showed up late today. There was a bad accident on 80, a car fire. So they kind of were late getting to the game here. So they just arrived at around 6:24. So these guys are kind of rushing quick to make sure that we hit like a 7:05, 7:10 kickoff. That can affect guys too. You're sitting on the bus. You're thinking about it. It's been a long day at school. It's the second week. You're just trying to – well, actually, Berwick's not even back in school yet. Berwick actually goes back to school on Tuesday because of their AC unit. They were doing it through the entire school. They were trying to get that all fixed up. But the Cougars, Scott, they got to do a really good job here today. They got to come out firing off the ball. They got to come out and just attack and get back to good old-fashioned Valley View football.
Just a couple notes about our broadcast. Once again, our first quarter is brought to you by Pashodi Insurance. Second quarter brought to you by Andy's Pizza. Our third quarter will be brought to you by Detail Mortgage Solutions. And the fourth quarter by Sky Packet Internet. We'll have our Cintas halftime show. Our trips to the Red Zone this year are presented by Careers at Allied Services. Kickoffs brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital in Dixon City. Our traditional home health care out-of-town scoreboard. We'll get you scores from all over District 2. Timeouts are brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. And at the conclusion of our game tonight, we'll have our Gone Auto post-game show. We'll give away our Strategic Planning Associates Lineman of the Week and our Century Dental Associates Player of the Game. And back again by popular demand, it's the Dr. Ken Savitsky Cougar Flashback. And this year we're looking at 10 games from Coach Awanis' career here, his 16th and final season here at Valley View. So we have another one of the games from his career that we'll look at tonight. Once again, this is the Fidelity Bank pregame show here on the Cougar Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break and we'll hear from one of our sponsors. We're probably about 20 minutes, we figure, from kick, give or take a minute or two here. Going to be a little bit delayed with Berwick showing up late, so have some patience. And the good news, you get to listen to a little more of Justin and I talk Valley View football. And once again, Valley View football is brought to you by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Are you an experienced RN, LPN, CNA, or therapist looking to work for a down-to-earth company with a flexible schedule, great pay, and a relaxing atmosphere? If so, the door is open at Traditional Home Healthcare. Traditional is growing and is looking for experienced professionals to help carry on their positive reputation. Now hiring at all locations. Visit traditionalhomehealthcare.com/careers or call 570-207-9286 for more information. Traditional Home Healthcare. We look forward to hearing from you.
USavage Family Chiropractic brings big city care to our small town community by providing modern, state-of-the-art chiropractic care, including on-site high-frequency spinal x-rays, professional therapeutic massage, and the most advanced therapeutic Class 4 cold laser on the market today, providing a non-surgical solution to treat pain, reduce inflammation, and aid healing of your condition or sports-related injury. Contact them at 570-489-9300 or at usavagechiropractic.com. Andy's Pizza is family-owned and operated, serving the community for over 75 years. Located on Main Street in Peckville, Andy's serves up a pizza that is unique and delicious. Open 7 nights a week, simplicity is key at Andy's. Try the signature plain, round with red sauce, or the double crust white with rosemary and onion. The menu also offers specialty versions such as taco and BLT pizzas in the summer, potato or tomato and ricotta for Lent, and the hugely popular hot wing, Hawaiian, and chicken barbecue varieties. Call Andy's Pizza at 570-489-9238 to put your order in today. Also visit us on Facebook. It's Andy's Pizza in Peckville.
The season is finally here. It's time for touchdowns, field goals, extra points, and extra perks. Hi, this is Liz Nagy with the Honesdale National Bank, member FDIC. With H&B Perks, you can score on tons of local and national deals at your favorite restaurants and retailers, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Add H&B Perks to your playbook this season. Visit hmbbank.bank/H&B Perks to become the MVP of savings.
Welcome back to the Fidelity Bank pregame show. Justin Austin, Scott McInder. Let's talk a little bit about some stats from last week for Valley View. There wasn't a lot on offense. The defense played well pretty much until early in the fourth quarter. They just ran out of gas. If you got a chance, Valley View only ran 33 offensive plays to 62 for Crestwood. So that defense got a little bit worn down. Look at the offensive side of the ball for Valley View. Not a typical game running the ball for the Cougars, as Connor Hilling was held to just 42 yards on 7 carries. Adam Hawanis carried the ball 7 times for 16 yards. Jewell had 1 carry for 9. Liparulo had a nice play on the little handoff option. He scored a 6-yard touchdown run. And then Barone and Higgins each carried once for 2 and a negative play. So Valley View only 72 yards on the ground. Through the air, Cougars threw 15 passes. Adam connected on 6 of 15 for only 28 yards. Tahi Jewell had 3 catches for 12 yards. Higgins added 2 catches for 8. Hilling had 1 for 7, and Beyond McLean, the sophomore, had 1 catch for 9 yards.
Yeah, so that was that's not typical of Valley View, and I think this was Adams' first game back coming off of that injury, so I wouldn't be surprised a little hesitation, because you're getting back to that full game speed, and there's always going to be that thought in the back of the head is like, well, do I make this cut or do I not? Do I throw this ball or do I not? So I think Adam is just getting back into the swing of things. Now, is that going to get fixed in a week? I don't know. Hopefully they're able to figure things out. And, Valley View is a run-style offense. They got to get bodies on bodies, one-on-ones, have guards, get linebackers mixed up in the wash. And if you're going to go pass protection for Adam, he knows how to throw the football. He can put that ball wherever you need it to be. You just have to give him enough time. So, the offensive line has to do a really good job setting their feet, getting a good base, cause some of that separation. And defensively, don't let Berwick get on long drives. You got to limit that. That for Berwick, they are also a ground and pound type of offense. So they're just going to, Valley View's defense, let their linebackers. Valley View's been notorious for great linebackers. And their D-line has always been good to let the linebackers make the plays. So, if a nose guard or a tackle is getting double teamed, fall to the ground, let those piles build up, and make the back bounce outside because the linebacker is going to make the play.
Looking at the defensive side of the ball last week, and Valley View played pretty well, as we said. Up front they did well as well. Leading the team in tackles for solo tackles last week was Nolan with 8. So that's a good sign when one of your defensive linemen has 8 tackles up front. Tahi Jewell added 7 tackles and 2 assists. He also had an interception and a pass defended. Walsh had 8 assists and a single tackle. Smolinski, getting his first start at linebacker, had 6 solo tackles and an assist. One of the other guys up front, Halloran, had 6 solos and 2 assists. The secondary, Hyde with 5 tackles, 2 assists. Mimo with 5 and 2 assists. Higgins with 3 and 2 assists. Koharski had a really good game pressuring the quarterback. He had a pass defended, 3 quarterback pressures. He added 4 tackles and an assist. Altieri up front, he had 3 tackles and 1 assist. Kondash with 4 assists up front. So that marks what some of the guys did from that Valley View defense last week. A new secondary did not get hurt in the passing game last week. 3 new starters in that secondary. They did a pretty good job in the secondary. Valley View just got worn out. Crestwood, big line. They run that crazy single wing.
Yeah,
directional snap. They run 2 big guards, two experienced guards, and they got the best of Valley View last week. So Valley View's going to have to right the ship here. I'm sure Coach Iwanitz and staff have looked over the film, probably looked at the offensive side of the ball more so than the defensive side, because I thought they gave up 20 points on the road. The last touchdown kind of throw out.
You got to throw that one out.
But if you hold a team to 14, usually in high school football, you're going to be in the game. It was uncharacteristic for Valley View to only score 7 and be held down the way they were. So we'll see if the positives, if they can right the ship on that. Another game under Adams' belt here, coming back, his first one back. And we'll see if we can get the Hilling train going again back to where he was last year.
And I think being at home is a big factor in that. So you got to think about it, Scott, is going to Mountaintop is not an easy trip. It's about almost the same distance as Valley View going to Delaware Valley. It's a long trip. 81's really not the best interstate on Friday afternoon. Yeah. So, you're in school all day, and then you're getting on a bus and going 45 minutes to an hour. You're leaving here at 3:30. Your mental capacity has to build back up, and to get that psyche in, that takes a little bit. So being at home at the Cougar Den, which is under Coach Iwanitz, has been their bread and butter. They have been very good at home, and it proves it. Over the last 3 years alone, I think they've only dropped 2 games here at home, if I'm not mistaken. You take the Dallas loss 2 years ago. It's just one of those things that, they got to figure stuff out.
Yeah. So taking a look, let's take a quick look at Berwick here. They're led by Spencer Kishbaugh. He's going to continue his career at Kent State. He's 6'2", 210. He played a heck of a game here last year and actually played good here as a sophomore as well. I'm sorry, no, he was a freshman, I believe, when he was up on the team then.
Yes.
He's their best player. He's a wide receiver linebacker for them. Ryan Vankus is their running back. Not a big kid, 5'7", 159, but he runs hard. You'll also see, and this is a familiar name, Bo Sheptok is their other running back. He's a sophomore, a little bit bigger, 5'10", 168, but the Sheptok name is famous in the Berwick area.
Yes, it is.
Rowan Slabinski, he's a big kid at tight end, a 6'3", 215-pounder. He plays some defensive end. Another big name down in Berwick, Dre Wilk, older brother Tegan. Everybody remembers now playing at East Carolina. But Dre is a heck of a defensive back there for them. And they've got a second-year starter at quarterback in Matt Lonzinski. He had a nice game throwing the ball last week. Berwick last week, believe it or not, scored on some big plays. Kishpa took a ball about 75 or 80 yards for a touchdown. They hit Wilk for a long one. And it was really them throwing the ball more than running the ball against Southern last week that they had success. Up front, they're returning 3 starters back on the offensive line, and you'll see another familiar name down in the Berwick area, one of the newcomers, Chase Shuckers. He's a 6', 243-pound lineman. Bruce Hartman, 6'1", 215. He's back. He was a starter last year. Harrison Snyder, 6'1", 210. He was a starter last year. And Liam Carroll, 5'9", 210. And then he's a junior, and they're going to break Jack Andrews in as a starter now. He's 5'11", 283. So they're not a huge line. They've got some experience up front, but they're not huge. They're not that big road grading Berwick line that we've seen in the past. They're tough kids. They like to put a lot of pressure on defense. They like to blitz. They like to do slants and stunts up front. They like to mix things up and let their linebackers run to the ball. The strength of this team is the linebackers and secondary. If their defensive line is doing their job, they're occupying the line and making linebackers and secondary guys come up and make hits. And, you see a kid like Wilk. I think he almost had up 100 tackles from a strong safety position last year. That's a lot for a strong safety.
That is.
So that either means you're getting run over and you're making all the tackles. That's not the case with Berwick. He's up filling holes.
Yeah. And the thing about Kishba last year, he had a heck of a game when they played Valley View. I just remember him being so exhausted at the end of that game. He could not finish the game. And they wanted to pull him out, but he just couldn't. He was so exhausted. But that was one of the great football games last year was Valley View versus Berwick, and that was a great matchup.
They gave Valley View, they came here for the playoff game, and it was a close game till halftime, and Valley View just kind of pulled away. And that Valley View team last year, we talked about them last week, was a special team.
Yeah.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda with Adam. We move on. It's a new
Absolutely.
year. It's a new thing. We got to right the ship here tonight, and I think Valley View is going to be ready to play here. One thing to think about, and this is a crazy stat we just heard tonight, and this is a little scary. Berwick has not started 0-2 since 1974. That's 48 seasons since they started a season 0-2. Valley View, you wouldn't believe it, but 2016 the Cougars started 0-3. Ended up in the playoffs that year. Started out with a tough schedule. Lost an overtime game here to Lakeland, and then had to play back-to-back against 2 really good football teams that year at Delaware Valley and at Scranton. So they started 0-3 and then reeled off, I think, 5 of the next 6 and worked their way back into the playoffs. But these are 2 teams that are not familiar with starting slow to seasons.
No, and that's something that Valley View and Berwick, 48 years, man. That just shows the history of these 2 programs. They're most well-respected throughout the state. And these guys are going to go into it. And both the coaches are definitely thinking about that. Coach Bennett in his first year here at Berwick. Coach Wanitz in his 16th. They're at opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to the coaching area. So, Coach Bennett hasn't seen a lot. Coach Wanitz has seen a lot. We'll see what these 2 bring tonight. It's going to be a great battle. It's a beautiful Friday night. Sun's starting to go down. The temperature is just perfect. Hopefully everyone has their popcorn as we get set for this big one.
Once again, this is the Fidelity Bank pregame show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Valley View Football is presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Competitive pay, 401k, profit sharing, and employee stock ownership. Limitless opportunities. Cintas is hiring production partners at our Oliphant, PA facility. Are you ready to be part of an industry-leading team that helps local businesses get ready for the workday? Our production partners enjoy a climate-controlled environment, new competitive pay rates paid weekly, comprehensive benefits, and more. To learn more and apply, visit careers.cintas.com. That's careers.cintas.com. careers.cintas.com. Cintas Corporate is an EEO affirmative action employer.
A lot of my nursing colleagues have asked me what made me leave the large hospital setting and apply to be a home health nurse. For me, it was really just a leap of faith I took when I knew I needed to change the direction of my nursing career. And I'm really glad I landed at Allied Services Home Health. Hi, my name's Deb Garrity, and I've been a home health nurse with Allied Services for over 3 years. By taking that leap and changing the path of my career, I not only found a job, but I found a new love for my nursing career.
To learn more and apply today, call 570-348-2222.
The Mattioli Law Firm and attorneys Michael Assant and Jason Mattioli can help. Slip and falls, auto accidents, motorcycle accidents, workers' compensation, tractor-trailer accidents, nursing home accidents or abuse, medical malpractice, dog bites, construction accidents, products liability, and much, much more. The Mattioli Law Firm can also guide you through the criminal justice system if you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. DUIs, ARDs, felony and misdemeanor crimes, traffic citations, and expungements. No matter if you've been injured or arrested, the Mattioli Law Firm's experienced and dependable staff will be at their best during your toughest times. Call today, 570-880-7389, or visit themattiolilawfirm.com to set up your free consultation. Now, let's get back to District 2 football here on NPF and NEPAfootball.com.
Welcome back to the Fidelity pregame show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Once again, Justin Ossett back in the chair with me, or I'm Scott McInder. Let's take a look at some of the other games around District 2 tonight. We'll keep a tab on these on our traditional home health care scoreboard. Hazleton, everybody thinks they're the class of District 2 this year on offense. They've got weapons all over the place. They'll take on Wallow-Paulpack. Both of those teams start 1-0. One of the games we're going to keep a close eye on, a big 4A battle here early in the season. Crestwood travels across the valley to take on Dallas. Both teams 1-0. That's a big game tonight. We're going to keep tabs on that one for
we are.
sure. Another one that I want to keep my eye on tonight, Western Wayne travels up to North Pocono. North Pocono played the district championship game last year against Valley View. Western Wayne, look out. I think they're a better team than people are giving them credit. So we're going to see a lot to see there tonight. Januszewski ran wild last week. They've got some nice size on that Western Wayne team. I think that's a statement game, and that's my sleeper in 3A this year is Western Wayne, so I'm going to be curious to see how they do tonight.
All right.
Carbondale's going to take their lumps tonight in the backyard brawl with Lakeland, and, God bless them tonight. Another great, you talked about great historic games. How about Dunmore Mount Carmel tonight?
That's throwing it back a couple of years. I talked to my mom on my way up here, and she was excited. I'm like, what are you talking about, Mount Carmel and Dunmore? She goes, Justin, back in the day, that was the game. That was the game.
So that's going to be a big one tonight. And, Dunmore with that huge upset win against Old Forge last week. Bowen threw the ball phenomenal. What a game that kid had. West Scranton gets a win in the debut of their no coach, Jake Minetti. They're going to take on Scranton Prep tonight. They're still reeling over the loss of London Montgomery. They got thumped last week.
They did get thumped. I was shocked.
Their pride got hurt a little bit. We'll see if they can bounce back against West Scranton tonight. Lake Lehman and Lackawanna Trail will battle. Old Forge taking on Nanacoke. Scranton against Wyoming Valley West. Honesdale against Wyoming Area. Montrose against Susquehanna. Riverside Mid-Valley. Wilkes-Barre against Abington. Another good one tonight I want to keep an eye on. Pittston Area and Williamsport. Pittston Area played a really good Hazleton team. I think they're going to be better than people think. We'll get a little barometer on them tonight as they'll take on Williamsport, who had a tough game. They had to go play the Little Lions of State College last week.
Yeah.
No easy task to travel out there. So we'll see who bounces back on that one. Tunkhannock area taking on Hanover. Then tomorrow, another big one. DV, Coach Olson, no stranger to taking on a tough schedule. He played Mosley down in Florida last week. Now he's going to Harrisburg.
Whew.
He likes to start hard. We'll see how they do. We'll keep an eye on that one. And then the Holy War on Saturday. Holy Cross and Holy Redeemer. That'll wrap up week 2 here in District 2. We're going to take a break here. Once again, this is the Fidelity pregame show. We've got the national anthem going here, and then we'll be back with Kickoff. Once again, you're listening to Valley View Football presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Securities and advisory services offered through Cataract Grant & Company, Incorporated, a registered investment advisor and member FINRA SIPC. Strategic Planning Associates, LLC, and Cataract Grant & Company, Incorporated are separate entities. Strategic Planning Associates LLC, Robert F. Caselli, Chartered Financial Consultant, and Thomas J. Fiorelli III, Certified Financial Planner, your independent insurance and financial consultants. Big city expectations and small town personalized service and professional advice. Investments, insurance, and financial planning. Need financial guidance? Call Bob Caselli and Tom Fiorelli at 570-487-1983 or visit nepafinancial.com.
Save every day at Dixon City Hyundai.
New Elantras, $99 a month. New Sonatas, $129 a month. New Tucsons, $159 a month. Zero down delivers on all new Hyundais. Thousands back on quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. No one gives you more for your trade than Dixon City. Dixon City Hyundai, 81 to exit 191A, just past the Viewmont Mall on the left. Call 1-800-HYUNDAI. Check out all the details at DixonCityHyundai.com.
Hyundai!
It's time for District 2 High School Football here on NPF and NEPAFootball.com. Welcome to the NPF High School Football Network. NPF Football is your source for high school football in Northeast Pennsylvania. Listen to District 2 football games live and archived on smartphones, computers, and tablets on NEPAFootball.com. Now, let's take you out to the stadium for the opening kickoff on the NPF High School Football Network.
Welcome back to John Hens' Veterans Memorial Stadium. Captains at midfield, the Kazarin brothers, Hawanitz and Jewell for Valley View. It's Kishba, Slabinski, Wilk, and Lonzinski for Berwick. Berwick wins the toss. They defer. Valley View's going to get the ball first, and they'll be going from our left to right from Main Street toward the clubhouse.
This is it. No wind. I'm just taking in the scenery, Mac. It's beautiful. This is Cougar football, baby.
It's so uncanny when I look down, and this is just, I have to get this out there. Patrick McIntyre wearing number 29, and if he doesn't look like my son, it's amazing.
It's actually quite scary from up here.
And he's got the same nickname, Mac, so he's going to be one of my new favorite Cougars just because he's got the number on it. He looks so much like Sean. Kicking off tonight for Berwick. To get this underway, it'll be Dre Wilk, and he could do a little bit of everything, just an athletic kid.
And it's absolutely, this is it. This is a big game. This is a turning point. You know, I know it's early in the season, Scott, but this game could be the turning point of each of these teams' seasons.
This kickoff is presented to you by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. And once again, a huge thank you to Fidelity Bank for sponsoring our pregame show. Ball is in the air. It's going to be Liparula from the 12, coming up the right hash. And he gets hit, and he'll be taken down. Good open field tackle by Ethan Lear. And Valley View will start at about their 22, I think I say up to about the 20. They gave him the 25?
Yeah, they gave him the 25.
Right.
Nice return there. Looked like there could have been a hole there, Scott. A couple miscommunication on the blocking there, but now it's time for Valley View's offense. This is a huge drive. The first one is always the biggest. You got 75 yards to get in the end zone. Let's see what you got, Valley View.
Sheptuck and Wilk are the safeties. Hansen at one corner. See who's on the opposite side there. Linebackers are Hawkins, Kishbaugh, and Peters. Slot to the wide side I formation behind Hawanitz. Handoff. And a nice first carry of the game for Hilling as he picks about 7 up, and that's a better start than last week.
The offensive line on that was all over it. And we got a whistle. Hold on here. The chains were not set, but a huge pickup there for Valley View. Pickup of about 7, so nice job there. Valley View's got to keep that up. And nice job by Hilling. He hit the hole, lowered his helmet, and just found a nice avenue.
Preston Reed comes in at a tight end here for Valley View. So 2 tights in. Hawanitz in the gun. He's going to send motion across the set in Savkov. Going to keep it. Gets a nice kick-out block from Kazarin, but this time Berwick stuffs him up in the hole there.
A little hesitant there on that delay there, Scott. And Adam had a chance there but couldn't find it. 3rd down situation for the Cougars, 3rd and 2. And let's see what Coach Hawanitz has in his bag of tricks.
Gets 1 yard there, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. Roop comes in for Valley View. So Reed, Roop in, two tight ends. They'll go one to either, and Pizzalia in, so Actually, they read as the fullback now. It looks like Valley View moved early here.
They did. Roop moved. He flinched.
So that's going to put Valley View behind the sticks now on the false start.
So now that gives them a 3rd and 7, Scott. That's going to be tough. And you can't have mistakes like that. Now you put the ball in Adams' hands, and
so personnel changes as Reed and Roop come out, and they'll go back in with Mimo and Jewel. Savkov takes the play in here. His first quarter tonight is brought to you by Pashodi Insurance. Under center, Hwanitz, single setback motion across the set is Mimo. They'll fake it, a busted play here, and Hwanitz is going to get taken down. Something didn't look right there, and the stop made by Harrison Snyder, and Valley View's going to have to punt the football away. And a good first down, and then a little bit of sputtering from the offense.
Yeah, that was a tough one there. Something happened there on the motion. I think the receiver coming across was supposed to slow down for a sweep to the outside, but he came by too quick, and when Adam had the ball in his hands after the snap, it just wasn't there.
Jacob Nielsen did a great job punting last week for his first time ever with the job. He gets it away, and it's a good punt. He's going to check up a little bit and then take a Valley View roll. So Berwick's going to take over right at about their own 34, 35-yard line. We'll see where they eventually spot it here.
Yeah, it's going to be brought down at the 35. So a decent punt. But now the Valley View defense needs to come out here. And that's a solid front four I'm seeing from up here. 99, 72, and 71. Nolan, Kondash, and Altieri. And you got Kaharski on the edge there.
Kaharski, the outside linebacker. And here comes Berwick out. Lanzinski, the quarterback. Expect to see two different running backs, mostly Banks, and we'll see a little bit of Sheptalk as well. They're going to go 4 wide here. Look at this.
Interesting.
5 wide.
Wow.
Trips right, twins to the left. Lanzinski in the gun. Pressure off the corner. Kaharski, we got a flag, and Berwick's going to take a penalty on their first play.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that too early, but Kaharski came off the edge untouched. If that followed all the way through, that would have been a huge sack early. But the ball is going to get put back 5 yards. 1st and 15 for Berwick. So two teams already, penalties, false starts.
Yeah, Crestwood really hurt themselves in the Valley View game last week, and, the Cougars didn't take advantage, so see how they can do here tonight. So first down 15, 9:34 to go here in this Pashodi Insurance first quarter. They'll go 5 wide again. Trips to the right. Lanzinski in the gun. Back to pass. Looking under pressure. Gets hit, and he's taken down.
Big sack there for the Cougars, and number 71, Nolan, coming flying off the edge.
It was Swilinski first and Nolan with him. They checked out of that. They put Kaharski in coverage and came with the backside blitz. So nice call by Coach Hwanitz.
Very nice job there. And Nolan coming off the edge very, very well. Untouched.
Swilinski's going to get credit for the sack and an assist to Nolan there. And it's going to be 2nd down and 23 all the way back to the 22-yard line. Wilk will come far to the left here. Now a more traditional set here. Single setback. Kishba flexed to the left. Keep an eye on him. They're going to run power. And Jewell comes up from his safety spot and drops. That was Sheptalk that time for a very short gain.
Nice job by Jewell. I haven't heard much. I didn't know much about Jewell coming into the season, but watch some film on him, talk to some of the coaches. This kid is a different level player, and nice job there. He uses his speed, fills the hole, and Berwick now 3 and a mile. Third down and a mile here.
Yeah, Valley View's got to be careful here. 3rd down and 22. See if they'll bring in an extra DB here, and they'll take a defensive lineman out, and they'll go with 4 linebackers and 4 secondary guys. Berwick really conservative. Hands off. Sheptalk spins forward for a short gain. And the assisting the runner is the new thing I think is really funny. Did you see the Berwick lineman was carrying him forward?
Kind of looked like Penn State last night.
They don't call that anymore.
Aiding the rusher?
No.
Wow.
So Sheptalk gets 6. So both teams are going to trade 3 and outs here to start this game.
Nice job there by the Cougar defense. This is what they needed on that drive compared to last week, and the Cougar defense doing a really good job. That sack on 1st down was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Wilkin to punt. Back deep for the Cougars. It'll be Nicky Kaharski and Higgins. Good snap. Ball is away. It's a line drive kick. And it'll be Kaharski's got a wall here. Makes a cutback. I'm sorry, that's Higgins. And he'll get up near midfield.
He had a nice wall there. Unfortunately, it broke down towards the beginning of it. But if he just got past that first defender, he would have been off to the races there, Scott.
So we're going to say right at midfield. No, they're going to put it at the 49-yard line. So the Cougars' second drive will start at their own 49, 1st and 10, 7:14 to go in this Pashodi Insurance first quarter.
So let's see what Coach Wanitz does here. I think you got to go to Hilling, but more to the outside. Try to use advantage of the field. That left side of the field, that's all grass. Take that. Go to the outside. Let your tight end and your tackle seal down.
Savkov comes right. Jewel left. I formation. Handoff. Hilling off tackle. And he's going to fight forward for about 2 yards. Pretty well defended by Berwick.
The offensive line on the right side really has to do a good job. They're stopping after they make contact with Berwick. Those offensive linemen have to continue to run their feet. If they can keep their feet moving, they'll be able to open up some holes for Hilling.
Don't forget to stay tuned for our Cintas halftime show. We'll recap the first half. Take a look at our traditional home healthcare out-of-town scoreboard. It's the Cintas halftime show here on NEPA football. Hilling a little circle motion. It's back to pass. He's looking. Under immediate pressure, he's going to go down. Hacker is going to get the credit for the sack here. And Hawanitz loses about 4 yards back to the 47-yard line.
Teams trading sacks here in the first quarter. And they're calling for the punt unit.
Just in case.
I know, but they're getting them ready. That was a tough situation. Adam had no time at all to get set. He had a couple of receivers open down the field. And again, Adam has that arm strength. They just got to give him time.
Savkov and Jewel go wide left. Now they'll split everybody out here. Hawanitz in the gun by himself. Back to pass. He's looking under pressure. Going to have to tuck it and go. To the 50, and he's not going to get much more than that. Immediate pressure by the Bulldogs, and Hawanitz does the best job he can just to pick up the 4 yards he lost the last carry. And it'll be a 4th down and 8 for Valley View at the Berwick 49-yard line.
The ends of Berwick are doing a good job. They're coming in untouched, Scott. Valley View has to figure that out. When those tackles kick back, they got to sink in and get their hands on them. Push them off their lanes.
Trey Wilk back deep. Nielsen. Oh, a fake. Farrar with
the
Cougars. He's got down to more to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20 down the sideline, and Wilk will have to drag him out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And we know Coach Hawanitz loves to run trick plays. Jalou Farrar with a big carry for Valley View, and Valley View needed it. A little spark for the Cougars. 30 yards for Farrar.
What did I say at the beginning of the drive, Scott? Go to that left side of the field. Hawanitz with a direct snap to the fullback, and he takes it to the left side. Nothing but open lanes.
Yeah, that was actually Kaharski. AJ Kaharski, I believe, is the snapper. The directional snap. Now they're going to put Farrar back in there. Give him a chance.
Let him go.
He makes the big play. Put him in there. Heavy set backfield here. Power eye for Valley View with Hilling dotting the I. Counter, backside, Hilling, nothing doing. Right into a Berwick run blitz there. And he probably loses a yard.
Adam is getting stepped on by the center. The nose guard for Berwick is blowing up the center for Valley View. Before the ball is even in Adam's hands, he's getting stepped on by his center. So the center for Valley View really has to set himself and drive. Keep his head up.
2nd down 11 here for Valley View football at the 21-yard line.
You got to take advantage here. You are in the red zone.
This trip to the red zone is brought to you by Careers at Allied Services. Hawanitz in the gun, Hilling to his right. Jewel split wide right. Looks like he's got one-on-one coverage here, and we're going to have a timeout,
yeah,
I believe.
The receivers were confused of who was supposed to go in motion.
Well, we're going to take it. This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. We've got 4:30 to go here in our first quarter. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Hey football fans, here's Danielle Angeloni, Associate Broker with ERA One Source Realty of Peckville.
Do you have a home you want to sell? It is of utmost importance that you choose a full-time realtor with a track record of success. You want Danielle when you're ready to sell. 570-466-5205. You want to be certain that your home will be in the paper not sometimes, but all the time. Check out my ad in the Scranton Times Home Source every Wednesday, every house, until it's sold. Want yours to sell? Get Danielle. I've been ranked in the top 25 highest selling realtors in the Greater Scranton Board for many years now for good reason. When it's time to sell, get Danielle. 570-466-5205. That's 570-466-5205.
Welcome back to John Hens' Veterans Memorial Stadium. 2nd down and 12, Cougars, I formation at the Berwick 21-yard line. Hawanitz, handoff, backside Hilling. And he'll get a few yards. The ball comes loose. They're going to say he was down.
Nice job there playing till the whistle.
So Hilling gets about 3, we'll say.
Yeah, he gets just past the original line of scrimmage.
So the 18-yard line, it'll be on the left hash here. 3rd down and 9 for the Cougars. 4:03 to go here in our first quarter. You got to think it's 4-down territory. Try and get 4 or 5 yards here, make it a manageable 4th down.
I would go here, Scott. Go with a screen or maybe a sweep to the outside. Now you got field to the right.
Liparulo will be split wide right now. They'll bring motion across the set with Jewel into twins. Back to pass Hawanitz. Got a little bit of time this time. Steps up. He's going to go with it to the 15, and then he's slowed down there. It's going to be 4th and short here for Valley View. They're going to need about 2 or 3 yards.
Adam took a little bit of a shot there because he was hesitant a little bit. You know, if this was Adam of last year, I think he dives for that 1st down, but a little hesitant. But nice job for Adam. He felt the pressure coming off his left-hand side, and he tucked the ball, took off, found a lane, and with the 4th and 3.
At the 12. So Hawanitz picks up 6, and it's a 4th and 3 for Valley View here, and this is a big play.
I would go your big boy goal line set.
Koharski comes in with Pizzalia. So 2 tight ends now. Mimo out there.
And hats off to Mimo. Talk about a situation he was put in last year.
Double tights. Run a reverse. They might throw it. Mimo.
No, we got a whistle. What do we got? I think we got a timeout here. Berwick.
Berwick call timeout. Well, you just talked about Mimo. They were going to take a shot with him looking for Liparulo, and whistle stopped the play.
We got a dead ball.
Delay a game on Valley View.
Oof.
That hurts. Yeah, that's going to make it 4th down and long now from the 17-yard line.
We're going to send out the field goal unit here.
Yeah, well, let's see. New battery this year. Koharski's the snapper.
Who you got for the whole? Nielsen.
That's the backup quarterback.
And the senior Jacob Nielsen will come in to kick it.
Casey Malsberger is the holder, and Nielsen got a good foot. We'll see. This is going to be 33 yards. It's away, and will it get there? Yes, it will.
Nice job there for Nielsen.
Jacob Nielsen from, 33 yards out. And it's Valley View with a 3-0 lead. And Nielsen, for a kid that hasn't played football, he came out here and he's showing some things that he can do here.
And a nice job there, Scott, because I think the ball was actually tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it was able to sputter in. So he had a leg behind it, but now Valley View's defense coming out for their 2nd attempt here. They have to do a good job. And Valley View taking advantage here. That 4th down play was huge. They actually had a chance there before the delay of game. I didn't see the play clock before they called it. So,
Sky Packet Networks, internet the way it's meant to be, offering affordable internet to businesses and residences across parts of Lackawanna, Luzerne, Columbia, Montour, Union, Northampton, Snyder, and McKean counties. We also have a custom-built package for select Scranton apartment buildings. Call us today at 1-800-214-9060. Sky Packet Networks. They don't raise prices, they raise standards. 3-0 Cougars with 2:43 to go here in this first quarter. Brought to you by Pashodi Insurance. This kickoff is presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. Nielsen will boot it. Back deep, it'll be Wilk and Sheptalk.
Well, I don't know where the wind is coming from because the field goal posts are showing nothing.
Well, we're about 30 feet above them. So
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Nielsen
high altitude.
Into the wind. and it'll be fielded at the 9-yard line, coming straight up the hash. Now bouncing outside is Sheptalk, trying to get to the corner. He's up past the 20 to about the 25, 26, and then he'll be taken down by, I believe that was Savkov on the tackle for Valley View.
Nice job there by the kickoff team. Berwick deep in their own territory. And now this Valley View defense will come out once again. And the last time that they were on the field, forced a nice 3-and-out there. A huge sack on first down by Nolan. Let's see what they can do again. And this is a good defense, Scott. As you said, last week they held in there.
So football on the, they mark it off, the 26. They actually put it back a yard. I love how these guys move the ball around. Single back behind Lonzinski this time. Long count. They're going to run backside counter. Sheptalk breaks into the secondary, still on his feet, and he's going to have the initial Berwick first down here. So that's what hurt Valley View a little bit last week, were those counters. They went away from the power, just a little kick out with the fullback, and Sheptalk scooted through the hole and has a nice gain for Berwick out to all the way out to the 39-yard line, so he gets 13.
And Valley View's got to do a better job at tackling. Dylan Walsh had Sheptalk wrapped up, but not completely. Those hand tackles, Sheptalk's a very strong runner. He's going to break through those. You got to wrap up and bring him to the ground. Throw your weight in.
I formation, they'll reset Kishba to the right side, and they're going to run power, pulling guard up there and everything, and short gain, actually gets about 4. So Sheptalk looks like he's become the workhorse here for Berwick.
Altieri is going to come in now for the Cougars as Aiden Smith comes off. Just a different package here defensively. I think they're just trying to get more bodies up front.
Second down 6 here. Ball on the right hash. Offset eye this time behind Lonzinski. Actually, 2 wings now in the gun. Oh, it's a direct snap, Wildcat. And it's Wilk, and Wilk down the left sideline. He might take this to the 20, to the 15, and he's gone. Dre Wilk takes the Wildcat around the left end, gets a lead block from Kishba, and Berwick answers with a 57-yard Wilk touchdown run.
Tough job there. The defensive end for Valley View on the right side had a chance in the backfield, but kind of got wrapped up and lost in the wash, and it was just right down the left side of the field. Taking advantage, they were on the right hash, and they peeled it out to the left and just off to the races, Scott.
Cougars might got caught a little bit out of alignment there. Peters the kick. Good snap. Wilk puts it down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-3 Berwick on top. 1:35 to go here in this Pashodi Insurance first quarter. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Detailed Mortgage Solutions, your local residential mortgage brokerage, is family owned and operated by Tammy Serafini and her daughter, Sierra Spicer. For all your residential mortgage needs, give them a call to go over all of your options. 570-382-3851. Detailed Mortgage Solutions, your local residential mortgage brokerage, is family owned and operated by Tammy Serafini and her daughter, Sierra Spicer. For all your residential mortgage needs, give them a call to go over all of your options. 570-382-3851 or the website detailedmortgage.com. You can text the word detailed to 33655 for an instant online application. Fast, responsive, and reliable, serving all of Pennsylvania. Detailed Mortgage Solutions, LLC. Visit them at detailedmortgage.com. NMLS number 1769900. Equal housing lender. Call for additional cost information. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to John Hens's Veterans Memorial Stadium. Bulldogs on top, 7-3. 1:35 to go in this Pashodi Insurance first quarter. This kickoff is presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. Hilling back deep, so we'll see if they won't kick it his way, I'm sure. Savkov from the 19. Up the numbers. Still on his feet, and he'll take it out for decent starting position here for Valley View out past the 35-yard line.
Valley View really has to get back to how they were in that first drive on that first down. They need to average 4 or 5 if they're going to keep it on the ground like that. You can't always depend on those fourth down trick plays. So Valley View really needs to take advantage of this. They can't get down on themselves. This offensive line has to find a leader who's going to go out there and make a big play or take charge. Whether that's blocking a guy one-on-one 10 yards down the field before, till the whistle blows, or a huge pancake. They need something to get this offense rolling.
Trips to the left. Hawanitz in the gun here on 1st and 10 from the 36. Takes the snap back to pass. He's looking. Going to go down, and a nice out pattern, but it goes through the hands of Liparulo.
Tough one. Liparulo was just a little bit behind Adams' count. Adam had the ball out, and Liparulo was turning as the ball was getting to him, Scott.
Well, what I saw there is Liparulo had his man beat so bad when he came back. If that had been a fly pattern, he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone.
You don't usually see a comeback route where he was 3 yards beyond the defender. He had him on his hip. I formation, Hawanitz. Short toss to Hilling, trying to get the outside, and not much there. He gets a few yards. It could be a late hit, but we won't get any.
Nope.
Won't get a call there. Hilling picks up 3, and it'll be a 3rd down and 7 for Valley
I don't like that spot. I thought it was more closer to the 40, Scott.
Valley View needs a 1st down here to get some momentum back here. 3rd down, 7 for the Cougars. Football on the right hash.
0-3 on 3rd downs already, Scott, in 3rd down conversions.
Savkov left, Tahid Jewell right. Now Jewell motions into Twins left. Rolling out, Hawanitz under pressure. Now he's going to have to fire. Jewell goes up, can't come down with it. And it'll be a 4th down and a punting situation here for Valley View from the 39-yard line.
Tough one there. Adam under pressure once again. They're sending blitzes off the edge.
Well,
offensive line really has to get together here and figure something out.
Nielsen back into punt. Wilk, keep an eye on him back deep. Gets it away. Down the right side, we got a penalty marker down. Takes a great Valley View bounce all the way inside the 20. And Nielsen's been a bright spot here as he just completely flipped the field position. We'll see what the marker is here.
I have a feeling it might be maybe illegal touching, out of bounds, or out of play. Let's see here.
It came from the side judge, which is odd.
It's going to be against Berwick. Coach Hawanitz is talking to the side judge here. Let's see what it is.
I wonder if maybe they hit somebody out of bounds.
That's what I'm thinking. Holding.
Be a holding on the outside. So that's going to put Berwick back deep in their territory. So Nielsen does his job once again here for Valley View.
So I think that they'll put him within the 10 or half the distance to the goal.
I think it's going to be half the distance from about the
6, 17?
17, yeah, they're going to be about the 9-yard line or so.
Okay.
Let's see where they mark it to here.
Head officials taking it back. Yeah, within the 9. Huge opportunity here for the Cougar defense.
Yep, they'll start at the 9-yard line. So the Cougars need to get a stop here. Take a look at our traditional home healthcare out-of-town scoreboard. It's Hazleton 6, Wallen-Paulpack nothing, Dallas 7, Crestwood nothing. Western Wayne, North Pocono tied 7 apiece. No score yet from the Lakeland game, the Mount Carmel game. Scranton Prep 20, West Scranton nothing. Lackawanna Trail 8, Lake Lehman nothing. Old Forge 21, Nanticoke nothing. Wyoming Valley West and Scranton tied at 7 apiece. Holmesdale up on Wyoming area 7.
Wow.
Kishpa offset. Sheptok behind him. They'll run power right into Nolan. So Nolan with the tackle. Short gain for Berwick to about the 12-yard line.
So pick up a 3 there for Berwick. Nice job by that Cougar defensive line, but that they have to get separation. Once they make that point of contact, Scott, those D linemen got to separate their arms and find that football.
That was actually Banks that ran the ball that time. He picked up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 13-yard line.
Berwick's going to take their time on this.
27 seconds left in this first quarter. Keep an eye on Wilk here now in a tight wing. Motion across the set is Kishpa. Handoff. Into the hole is Sheptok. Big hit from Tahid Jewell, but about a 3-yard gain, we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him down at around the 16. So that's going to give a 3rd and 3 situation here for the Cougars, or for the Bulldogs.
Shody Insurance first quarter is in the books. 1 quarter down here at John Hens' Veteran Memorial Stadium. Our score, Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Insurance premiums are on the rise, and Pashodi Insurance Agency in Dixon City can lock them down with Erie patented rate lock. Let Pashodi Insurance and Erie Insurance show you how with a no-obligation quote on home, life, auto, recreational vehicle, and commercial. They service all insurance needs, and it only takes a few minutes to save hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. Call Pashodi Insurance Agency today at 570-383-3030 or stop by the office at 320 Main Street in Dixon City. For more information, visit the website at PashodiInsurance.com. Give them a call today, 570-383-3030, and see how much they can save you by making the switch to Pashodi Insurance.
Gahan Auto Store has been serving Northeast PA and the community for over 30 years. If you're looking to get your vehicle serviced, come meet our service manager and the best techs in any PA. If you need a title, tag, or notary service, come meet the great staff in our transportation department. And of course, if you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle to buy or sell, our friendly no-pressure sales staff is here to answer all your questions. Gahan Auto Store prides itself on supporting the community and especially youth sports. Visit us on Kaiser Avenue in Taylor or at GahanAutoStore.com. Gahan Auto Store. We're making lots of friends at Gahan Auto. Now, let's get back to District 2 football here on NPF and NEPAfootball.com.
Big third down here for this Cougar defense. 3rd down 3 for the Bulldogs from their own 16. Handoff, off tackle. And it's going to be close. I think he's going to get it.
They're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him on the reach.
Second effort, he gets the first down.
The Cougar defensive line was not down in a set position, and they came right out of the quarter, and Berwick was like, here we go, buckle up.
Who carried that time?
I think it was...
Banks again?
I think it was Sheptok.
Not sure who carried that one. We'll find out. 1st down and 10 from their own 19-yard line, so they needed 3. They got 3. Second quarter brought to you by Andy's Pizza. Offset eye again. Handoff left side, Banks, and he'll get 2 yards.
Nice job there by the Cougar D, filling up that hole, not letting Banks get to the outside, not letting him get to that second level.
I don't know if it's Bankus or Banks. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. Maybe it's Bankus. Bankes, so Bankus?
I'd say Banks.
Okay. We'll check with our friends from the Berwick Radio at halftime. 2nd down here and 8. Back to pass. Pump fake. They're going to look now under pressure. Going to try and go with it down the middle, and it is almost intercepted. And luckily for Lonzinski, that ball was underthrown, or Tahid Jewell would have had his second interception of the season.
Nice job there for the Cougars by Stephen Holleran. He went to the outside, and he did something that not many kids at this level know how to do, Scott. He got his hands up, and it wasn't like he went straight up in the air. He was like waving them around, and it really threw off the quarterback there for a second. That's why the ball underthrown. 3rd and 7 situation now for the Bulldogs. Big play here for the Cougar defense.
Got a little treat we're going to talk about here coming up in just a second here.
Oh, boy.
Back to pass. Lonzinski looking. He's going to fire the out. And it's Sheptok makes one man miss, and he's going to have the first down. Sheptok with a great move to make one man miss there, and he picks up the first down.
Dom Mimo had a chance there. He broke down, could have made a play there, but didn't follow through on the tackle.
Needed 7, got 8. So September 16th, the home game here. It's a salute to the military, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second here. I formation. Handoff off tackle, and short game. The ball come out here?
I don't know. Let's see. No.
Thought I saw somebody. Oh,
yeah.
Looked like Altieri came up.
Yeah, he did. He came up with the ball. But the official's calling him down.
Vankus on the carry. He picked up 2. It'll be 2nd down 8 from the 32-yard line.
This Cougar D-line needs to get set faster.
Offset eye again. Play action. Looking. Going to fire the out, and it is complete. Nice throw.
Be a first down there. No, incomplete. He's calling it incomplete.
There you go.
Nice job there by the side official. Saw his toes on the white and called it incomplete. Big break there for the Cougars.
I think Coach Iwanitz had a little to do with that. They were politicking hard there for that.
Well, he was right there on the white. It's what happens when you wear white cleats. They show up quite easily. So big 3rd down situation here for the Cougars, Scott. 3rd and 8.
They're going to go one back in the backfield, twins to either side here. Lonzinski in the gun. Cougars look like they're going to come after him. Smolinski off the corner. In his face. He's on him. And ball thrown. That should be grounding.
It should be. There's no receiver in the area. Here it comes. Where's the flag? You got to call it.
They're going to consult. It should be grounding.
Oh, but we got a Cougar down.
They're not going to throw a penalty marker.
Well, they should.
There is no getting the ball back to the line of scrimmage in high school. That does not exist.
Okay.
So they should talk this over. This should be grounding. There is no rule.
They are talking about it.
There's no rule in high school where you could throw the ball away. They have not adopted that rule yet.
There it
is. Thank you.
That'll be a loss of a down. Who's down for Valley View?
Yeah, not sure. It's not like the NFL where you can throw the ball in to avoid a sack if you're outside the tackle box. If no one in the way, it's definitely a penalty. So getting back to this, the Valley View Cougar Kickoff Club is partnered with the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, along with members of the American Legion and VFW, to honor all active military and military veterans at the Salute to Service football game on September 16th here against North Pocono at John Hens's Veteran Memorial Stadium. Anybody interested can purchase fundraising T-shirts or sweatshirts to help raise money for the event. If you check out the Cougar Kickoff Club Facebook page, there's information there. And the treat, they're going to have a Black Hawk helicopter here. They're going to land it over in the field.
Oh, nice.
And at the end of the national anthem, they're going to fly that baby out of here.
Woo!
So get your kids, get here for this one. That's going to be pretty cool. And then rumor also has it they're going to have a howitzer tank. They might fire a couple.
There we go.
Might fire or a military
send off.
A shoot. Like a couple of blank shells are going to be shot off. So it's going to be a really nice event here. Cougars are going to be wearing commemorative jerseys, and this is a great thing. They're going to honor veterans both past and present. And listen, anybody that wants to serve our country, tremendous. So I think this is wonderful. The Valley View is going to do this and partner with Pennsylvania, the Army National Guard, and the American Legion of VFW Post. So we're really looking forward to it.
The down Cougar, Scott, is Gianni Marino.
Okay, the sophomore.
Yeah, and it looks like it's a shoulder injury.
So
31.
We're going to take a quick break. This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. 7-3 our score. Cougars will be getting the ball back after this message. You're listening to Valley View Football, brought to you by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network.
Since 1987, Dr. Kenneth Savitsky, Main Street, Peckville, has been keeping you in sight. An independent optical practice, Dr. Savitsky can provide you with expert professional eye exams using the latest state-of-the-art equipment. Dr. Savitsky also offers glaucoma testing, no-drop retinal exams, cataract evaluation, and 24-hour emergency eye service. See Dr. Ken for the latest in basic designer and children's eyewear and contact lenses. For your next eye exam, call Dr. Ken Savitsky, 570-489-8989, the longest practicing optometrist in Peckville.
Welcome back here. Fourth down in a punting situation from the 13-yard line. After the intentional grounding, Wilk will punt. Cougars should get good field position here. High snap. Wilk gets away. Terrible punt down the left side. And it bounces. And he gets a heck of a roll, though. Boy, they got saved there. He gets about 16 yards of roll. Valley View will start at the Berwick 42-yard line.
Nice job by Kaharski, though. Someone was yelling fire, fire, fire on the sideline to keep his head up to make sure the ball didn't hit him. And the injured Cougar was Smolinski, the Cougar who made the play. And hopefully for a speedy recovery. His brother, who's a great football player for the Cougars down there right now.
Kyle?
Yep.
So Valley View's going to have an opportunity here. They're going to start in positive territory at the Berwick 42-yard line. Berwick really would have been in trouble if they didn't get that roll there.
Yeah.
Hwanitz with one back behind him in Hilling. They're going to run a reverse. Flipped it to Mimo. Mimo is going to go down, a big loss. Cougars go for the trick play, and it was sniffed out. Snyder drops Mimo for a big loss.
So that just goes back to the offensive line. They're not getting any separation. They're not driving guys downfield. They're not setting themselves up. They're able to peel off. The Berwick defensive linemen are just throwing them around like rag dolls.
Second down and 19 here for Valley View. As the Cougars go backwards a little bit, and they're going to need a play here. Stay tuned after today's game for the Gon Auto post-game show. We'll recap this game and update you on results from the traditional home healthcare out-of-town scoreboard. We'll also have our Century Dental player of the game and our strategic planning associates lineman of the night. Hwanitz up the middle, maybe gets about 2 yards. They ran a little fake to Jewel there and tried to take him back off tackle. And Hacker makes the stop for the Bulldogs.
The shoestring tackle there. Adam had a nice chance there. But Valley View in a huge, long third down situation. This Cougar offense had a really good chance. They were in Berwick territory. They really have to make a play here. You don't want this game. You can't rely heavily on your defense for the entire game. Not with a talented Berwick team like this.
Third down, 17 here. They're going to go empty here, 5 wide. Hwanitz will bring motion with Liparulo into a quad set to the right, back to pass under immediate pressure.
He's got to
take off to the 45, to the 40. Makes a man miss, but can't get by him. To the 38-yard line, there's going to be a decision here for Hwanitz. They need about 7 yards, 8 yards.
With the way your defense is playing, you could pin them deep, pin them within the 5. I think he's going to go for it. He's consulting with Coach Mitchko.
So they're at the 37-yard line. Hwanitz got 12. And it's about a 4th and about 5 here.
Cougars 1 for 1 in 4th down situations.
If that, Adam just a hair slower with that brace on him, maybe he'll get more comfortable. Last year, that might have been a touchdown.
And we're going to take a time. Georgia is going to take a timeout here.
This timeout brought to you by Realtor Daniel Angeloni. 6:46 to go in our Andy's Pizza second quarter. Our score, Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home takes great pride in the care they provide the families they serve. The experienced staff of their funeral firm is committed to doing everything they can to meet and exceed your expectations. Albini Funeral Home will help you in planning a funeral or making pre-need arrangements for yourself or a loved one. Visit the website albinifh.com or call 570-489-1152 to speak with a member of their staff. It's the Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home in Jessup. Advanced Pest Control 911 is your local pest control company, servicing both commercial and residential properties for more than 15 years. They offer monthly contract services as well as emergency services. Are you thinking of buying or selling your home and need a termite inspection? Call them today, 570-766-5154, or visit them on Facebook, Advanced Pest Control 911.
4th down for the Cougars, back to pass. Hwanitz, he's looking, going to roll to his right. He's going to fire the L pattern. It's up, and it's tipped and incomplete. A pretty good defensive play to knock it away by Billy Hansen. He was looking for Hilling.
He had him, too. And a nice job there. Nice job by the offensive line for the Cougars. They gave Adam enough time. He peeled it out to the right-hand side. Hilling was wide open there. And if Adam just put it up a little bit higher, I think Hilling gets that.
So Berwick gets the ball back here. Their defense has been the difference so far in the one play by Wilk.
Cougars don't want to go into the half down by 11. And they're going to be without Swolinski.
See who's in there at that linebacker spot now. It looks like it's Marino, I believe. Gianni Marino. The sophomore linebacker. Toss sweep, Sheptok. Makes a man miss in the backfield. Hyde could have had him, and Sheptok faked him out.
We're going to get a block in the back here. That's coming back.
Sheptok would have gained all the way out to the 50-yard line. Would have been about 12 or 13 yards. We'll see what the marker is.
That's going to be a block in the back. You saw it. The receiver on the end gave a nice push to Jewel. Yep.
You're correct.
Penalty marker on the field.
Don't let my brother hear that.
What, that you were right?
Yep.
They say even a clock's right twice a day, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Which, by the way, got to give a happy birthday. His birthday's Sunday, but happy birthday to my oldest brother, Mike, who's one of our sponsors with the Madeline Law Firm.
Law Firm, yep. Another former Cougar.
Yes.
Who was better? Whoa.
Well, that's a tough. Well, see, the difference is he was an offensive lineman and I was a defensive lineman. So we'll meet him over here at the Pancake Field and we'll try to settle that bet. I think he beats me now. He definitely beats me now.
So actually, that penalty ends up being for not. It was a 10-yard penalty, and it was called 10 yards down the field. I don't see how that works, but first and 10 again.
We got to get a roll book up here.
Offset eye. And now they're going to reset Kishba to the left, and Kishba's been quiet, so we're going to keep an eye on him. He comes in motion from left to right. Handoff. Tackle made by Walsh for Valley View on Sheptok.
Nice job there. He tried to bounce it to the outside, but that Cougar defense standing tall here. Picks up at least one.
Dylan Walsh on the stop for the Cougars.
So second down 9 here for Berwick from the 38. Berwick will get the ball to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred. We have to check our out-of-town scoreboard again, our traditional home healthcare scoreboard here. Just a second. We'll get some more scores here.
You got Hazleton up 20-0 on Paul Pack. Dallas up 14-0 on Crestwood. 21-7 in favor of North Pocono.
Got a penalty here. I don't know if this is going to be a false start or if this is going to be on Valley View. It's going to be on Valley View. That hurts.
Here's an interesting score. Lakeland Carbondale 0 in the first quarter.
Probably just didn't get a report.
Mount Carmel up 14-7 on Dunmore. Prep up 34-0 on West Scranton. Trail up 8-0 on Lake Lehman. Old Forge up 28-0 on Nanticoke. Scranton up 14-7 on Wyoming Valley West. Honesdale still ahead of Wyoming area. Susquehanna leads Montrose 7-0. Riverside and Mid-Valley are tied at 0 apiece. Wilkes-Barre leads Abington 13-7.
So second down 4 now for Berwick. Cougars show blitz. And here they come. Big hit this time. See who had made that hit coming up for Valley View. It might have been Mimo from the safety spot, but let's see. No, it was Walsh again. Big hit by Walsh.
Nice job by Walsh. Big up score here. Pittston area up on Williamsport 12-0. And then 0-0 Tunkhannock versus Hanover. That's still in the first quarter.
So third down and 4 here for Berwick, and Valley View's defense needs to get off the field here.
Yes, they do. They got a good chance here, and with the way Berwick's punting, there's a good chance Valley View could get it in great field position. Yeah, they got trips to the left here, Scott.
Backside tight end to the right. Back to pass. Lonzinski's looking. Going to fire over the middle. It's complete to
It's going to be
Will,
short.
And I don't think he got there. I think he's going to be a yard short, and we'll see what Coach Bennett does here. If he goes for it, if he punts the football with the lead.
I think he's going to go for it here. They've been doing a good job. Berwick's offensive line has done a good job here of separating themselves. Hold on here. I think Berwick's going to take a timeout. They're going to think about it. Yeah, they are. Berwick will take their first timeout of the half.
We're going to take it with them. This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. 4:27 to go here in our Andy's Pizza second quarter. Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Keystone Structural Group is an engineering consulting firm located in Scranton, PA. They provide structural engineering services to the architectural and construction community throughout Northeast PA. They have expertise with large or small projects and consult directly with home and building owners, contractors, fabricators, architects, and private developers. The engineers at Keystone Structural Group have earned a reputation for responsiveness, industry expertise, and cost-effective engineering solutions that set them apart. If you're thinking about a new building or home addition, or you need a structural investigation performed on your property, contact Keystone Structural Group today.
The Catalyst Youth is the youth ministry at Peckville Assembly of God, Route 6 in Blakely. They send cheers for a great season of Valley View football. The Catalyst is a gathering of students who love God and our community. Any middle or high school student is welcome to join with others for a great time of music, fun, food, and relevant discussion to help you live life to your fullest potential. They meet every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., and you can find them on Facebook and on Instagram. They hope to see you there, the Catalyst Youth at Peckville Assembly of God. Fourth down, Berwick is going to get the first down here on a quarterback sneak.
That was just one-on-one. Who was the better offensive line? And as I said, Scott, Berwick has done a good job beating up on the D-line so far here.
They got 5 yards there.
Yeah.
So Berwick moves it into Valley View territory at the Valley View 49-yard line, first down 10. Don't forget to visit our website, nepafootball.com, every Sunday night for the new Super 6 Power Rankings powered by Gon Auto. Then on Monday mornings, it's the weekly honor roll to acknowledge the best performances from throughout the weekend. Visit nepafootball.com. Onzinski handoff, Sheptok, stuffed for a short gain. They take forever to blow the whistle anymore, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And then something's going to happen. Players going to come in, and then they're going to throw a flag for a late hit. But
second down 7 from the Valley View 46-yard line. Every Friday night, you can get the live scores at nepafootball.com on the traditional home healthcare live scoreboard. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NEPA Football for updates all night. Second down 7 for the Dogs here. I formation. Cougars show blitz. Here they come. And they're going to get there. Walsh from the middle linebacker spot drops Berwick for a loss. Sheptok.
That's a nice play there by Walsh. Taking the opportunity. It stinks that Swolinski's out for the game with a shoulder injury. But Walsh coming in, making some big plays here. And Valley View going to get a little speed here as they take out. As Kondash comes out and coming in for the Cougars, hollering.
Berwick takes the fullback out here and brings in another wide receiver. So Wilk and Sheptok come right. Kishbaugh goes left. Watch, they're going to try and I bet you they take a shot one-on-one with Kishbaugh here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In the gun, and they're looking that way. And now under pressure, and they got him. Valley View with the sack.
Big sack there for the Cougars.
Marino.
Nice.
Yanni Marino with the sack.
Nice job there for Marino. The Cougars needed something. They dial up a blitz, and they just come back and push the Bulldogs back into their own territory. 2:10 left here on a running clock. Cougars are going to have a chance here. And if I'm Coach Iwanitz, I might send a guy to block this punt because the punter for Berwick's having a tough time getting that ball off. Send one of your fast guys. Send Koharski off the edge.
Yeah, he takes his time to punt it for sure.
Put one of your speed guys out there. Let them lay out for this.
Snap is there, and Cougars just back off into a return. Koharski lets it go over his shoulder, and it takes a Valley View bounce. It'll be Valley View football at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
So about 1:30 left, one timeout left for the Cougars. What do you think? Take a risk here, trying to get it down the field?
Well,
you got the speed.
The way the lines play, they really haven't had a lot of time. That's my only concern.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is a big gut check time for this offensive line.
Every week on NEPAfootball.com, we recognize some of the best performances of the weekend. Check out the Figlamini Pharmacy Care Special Teams Spotlight and the Honesdale National Bank Gridiron Grinders Line Standouts. And back again, by popular demand, it's the Mattingly Law Firm Primetime Player, where you, the fan, get the vote for the best offensive performance of the week. And new for the 2022 season, it's the Salavante Financial Services Defensive Star of the Week, all at NEPAfootball.com. Handoff, Hilling. And he's going to pick up maybe a yard.
Nice job there for the Bulldogs defense. They're just filling up those holes and letting the linebackers make some plays. But number 34 for Berwick needs to be calmed down a little bit. Tristan English. Here's the thing. In these close games like this, linemen start to chit-chat a little bit, block a little bit harder. Maybe, as that whistle starts to get blown, there's still blocking going on.
Second down here for Cougars in 9. I formation. Hilling gets it off the left side and maybe gets a yard or two again.
It's third and 5 situation, or third and about 7 here for the Cougars.
And then I think it's third and 8.
And Berwick's going to take a timeout. They think they can get it within field goal range.
We'll take this timeout with them. This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. 43 seconds left to go here in our first half, sponsored by Andy's Pizza. We're going to keep it right here. Jerry Prosciutti's Pine Forest cheerleading camps are the premier cheerleading camps in the country, with over 50 years of providing instruction to cheerleaders from all over the Northeast. Pine Forest would like to thank the Berwick and Valley View cheerleading squads for all their dedication and hard work they do for their teams and schools. 95% of the cheer squads from Northeast PA attend Pine Forest. It's over 50 years of cheer from Pine Forest cheerleading camps. District 2 High School Football is brought to you by Cintas, Traditional Home Healthcare, Dixon City Hyundai, Pashodi Insurance, Sky Packet Internet, Pine Forest Cheerleading Camp, Strategic Planning Associates, Keystone Structural Group, Dr. Ken Savitsky, Detail Mortgage Solutions, Yesavage Family Chiropractic, Andy's Pizza, Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home, Advanced Pest Control 911, Honesdale National Bank, Catalyst Youth of Peckville Assembly of God, Realtor Danielle Angeloni, Gone Auto Stores, Allied Services, the Mattioli Law Firm, and by Century Dental Associates. Third down and 8, Cougars from their own 22, 43 seconds left. Hawanitz back to pass. He's going to look, going to fire deep, looking for Jewell down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Jewell couldn't bring it in.
He had a hand on it, though. He tipped it. A nice job there.
Valley View got the matchup they wanted there. They didn't have to go at Sheptock or Wilk. They went after the younger Kishbaugh. That's Josh Kishbaugh. He's a junior. But just couldn't connect.
Tough one there for the Cougars. If they connected, that would have been a nice setup to possibly take one more shot to the end zone.
Berwick might come after this. Nielsen back. He'll get it away. Nice punt. Fielded by Wilk. Makes one man miss, and he'll take it into Valley View territory. And Berwick will take over with 32 seconds, one timeout, and they'll be at the Valley View 47-yard line.
Cougar defense going to have to make some big plays here. Some adjustments at halftime here. You know, if I'm the offensive line coach with, you know, Coach Nolan, Coach Lupini, Coach Mangoni, I'm getting in my offensive line's face. You are not giving us holes. You are not opening anything up. You have to make these plays. And who's going to be that leader that we talked about earlier in the half, Scott? That's a big difference here.
I mean, Valley View's defense, with the exception of one play, has played phenomenal.
Yeah. And it was a sweep to the outside that, to be honest, and I try not to blame the officials, there was a block in the back.
They caught Valley View with the Wildcat, and Wilk got outside. You got to keep an eye on Kishbaugh now. He's a tall kid here. They might take a shot with him. They're going empty. Let's see if Valley View can get pressure. That's the great defender here. If you can get pressure, make him get rid of it before he wants. And
we're going to have a false start. Yep. Back that up into Berwick territory. I think it's going to be on 75.
So it'll put it back to Berwick.
Oh, delay a game. Wow. Berwick that's the second time.
And that was out of a timeout.
Yeah. Well, change of possession.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Crazy.
Yeah. And it's not like our play clocks aren't working.
Don't forget, we'll have our Cintas halftime show coming up.
Going with a little more speed here for the Cougar defense.
And to bring Preston Reed in again at linebacker and go with 3 down linemen. I got to be honest with you. I would be trying to slow Kishbaugh and Wilk up off the line of scrimmage here. I wouldn't let them get a free release.
No, give them a good jam right at the line.
Have a safety over the top. Back to pass, looking. Pump fakes, throws the out, and it's tipped and almost intercepted.
Nice play there by the defense.
Who was that? Connor Schwartz in for Valley View.
All right.
We've been waiting for him to get back. Coming off of a knee injury last year. That's great to see him out there. They could use him in the secondary.
Absolutely. So about 9 seconds comes off the clock for that. Third and 15 now.
That's great news for Valley View. Connor Schwartz being out there is. So it's Savkov, Schwartz, Jewell, and Higgins in the secondary. Cougars showing blitz here. Here they
Send
come.
it right off the edge. Here we go. Kaharski.
From behind.
He's got him. Nice job. And there he is. paying homage to T.J. Watt. Kaharski comes off the edge, and I think that'll do it for the half.
Yep, he'll drop it all the way back to the 43-yard line, so they'll lose 5.
Huge play there. This is a good old-fashioned football game. That's going to do it for the half, Scott.
So we're going to be back with our Cintas halftime show here. It's that Andy's Pizza second quarter comes to a close. It's Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NPAfootball.com.
I encourage people to visit us and see the new growth, see the advantages you have. We want patients to come in and experience the Century Dental difference.
Century Dental Associates. Make a point to have your teeth cleaned. Take care of any cavities. Help ensure that your teeth will last you for a lifetime. Dr. Jason Hanyon and his incredible caring staff want your teeth to remain white and healthy, cavity-free.
We have a great team. We put a great team together. We spent some time putting a team together, and we have a great group of doctors right now that really look out for each other.
Century Dental Associates has added more staff and a new 5th location in Lake Winona, along with extensive business hours to help ensure that your dental appointment fits into your busy schedule.
It's important to me. It's important to all of us to make sure that we provide the best service available because, again, we're from the area. We know everybody in this area, and it's a nice thing to have. It's nice places to go where everybody knows you.
Call Century Dental Associates today in Einan, Mount Pocono, Troop, Scranton, and now at Lake Winona. And check out their new website at centurydentalsmiles.com.
We hope you're enjoying our featured game on NEPAfootball.com. NPF Football is your source for high school football in Northeast Pennsylvania. Listen to District 2 football games live and archived on smartphones, computers, and tablets on NEPAfootball.com. Now, it's time for the halftime show on the NPF High School Football Network.
Welcome back to the Cintas halftime show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Valley View's defense has been good, with exception of one play. They had a pretty good half of football. They only trail 7-3. The problem, Valley View has 1 first down, and it was on a fake punt.
Yep, that's a tough situation. The offensive line struggling tonight once again for the Cougars, and it's not giving Adam time to sit in the pocket. It's not giving Hilling time to find the holes and find the creases that he needs to take off. Because that's the thing about both those guys is once they find that crease, they can take off, and something's got to give on that offensive line. If I'm again, as I said in the second quarter, if I'm Coach Mangoni, Coach Nolan, Coach Lupini, I'm going in there and telling my guys, what are we going to do? This is gut check time. You're in this football game. You're not out of it. You're playing great. You're playing great ball defensively, offensively. Give us a chance. Give us a chance.
Let's check our traditional home healthcare out of town scoreboard at the half. Most of these games are at the half. Otherwise, we'll note it. It's Hazleton area 20, Wallenpaupack nothing. Dallas 21, Crestwood nothing. Second quarter, North Pocono 21, Western Wayne 7. Still no report from Lakeland. Halftime, Mount Carmel 28, Dunmore 14. Scranton Prep 34, West Scranton nothing. Lackawanna Trail 8, Lake Lehman nothing. Old Forge all over Nanticoke 35 nothing. Scranton 14, Wyoming Valley West 7. Surpriser here, Honesdale up 7-0 down at Wyoming area.
That's that, and it's hard to play at Wyoming area. I played there twice in my career. That's a tough place to play.
Halftime, Susquehanna 7, Montrose nothing. No report from Riverside and Mid Valley.
I have 7-0.
Okay. Updated Riverside up on Mid Valley 7-0. Wilkes-Barre 13, Abington Heights 7, Pittston 12, Williamsport nothing. Got anything on? I got nothing on.
I got nothing on Tunkhannock Hanover either.
And then 2 big games tomorrow. Delaware Valley travels down to take on Powerhouse Harrisburg, and then the Battle of the Holies, the Holy Bowl, Holy Cross taking on Holy Redeemer. That game tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Whew.
Down at, I think they're playing at Wilkes-Barre Stadium. I'm not
Are
sure
they?
if it's open yet. And that's a beautiful facility, too. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
No, not yet. Like the
Wilkes-Barre area, brand new stadium.
Wow. Did they redo Myers, like all that?
Nope. Brand new school built, brand new stadium,
Wow.
brand new everything. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous complex down there in Wilkes-Barre.
All right.
So that's our traditional home health care out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to take a break here, hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll talk a little recap of the first half, and we'll get a little insight on what we think Valley View needs to do in this second half. Once again, this is the Cintas halftime show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Our score, Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
competitive pay, 401k, profit sharing, and employee stock ownership, limitless opportunities. Cintas is hiring production partners at our Oliphant, PA facility. Are you ready to be part of an industry-leading team that helps local businesses get ready for the workday? Our production partners enjoy a climate-controlled environment, new competitive pay rates paid weekly, comprehensive benefits, and more. To learn more and apply, visit careers.cintas.com. That's careers.cintas.com. Careers.cintas.com. Cintas Corporate is an EEO affirmative action employer.
I encourage people to visit us and see the new growth, see the advantages you have. We want patients to come in and experience the Century Dental difference.
Century Dental Associates. Make a point to have your teeth cleaned. Take care of any cavities. Help ensure that your teeth will last you for a lifetime. Dr. Jason Hanyon and his incredible caring staff want your teeth to remain white and healthy, cavity-free.
We have a great team. We put a great team together. We spent some time putting a team together, and we have a great group of doctors right now that really look out for each other.
Century Dental Associates has added more staff and a new 5th location in Lake Winona, along with extensive business hours to help ensure that your dental appointment fits into your busy schedule.
It's important to me. It's important to all of us to make sure that we provide the best service available because, again, we're from the area. We know everybody in this area, and it's a nice thing to have. It's nice places to go where everybody knows you.
Call Century Dental Associates today in Einan, Mount Pocono, Troop, Scranton, and now at Lake Winona. And check out their new website at centurydentalsmiles.com.
Hey football fans, here's Danielle Angeloni, Associate Broker with ERA One Source Realty of Peckville.
Do you have a home you want to sell? It is of utmost importance that you choose a full-time realtor with a track record of success. You want Danielle when you're ready to sell. 570-466-5205. You want to be certain that your home will be in the paper not sometimes, but all the time. Check out my ad in the Scranton Times Home Source every Wednesday, every house, until it's sold. Want yours to sell? Get Danielle. I've been ranked in the top 25 highest selling realtors in the Greater Scranton Board for many years now for good reason. When it's time to sell, get Danielle. 570-466-5205. That's 570-466-5205.
Welcome back to the Cintas Halftime Show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Justin Austin, Scott McInder. 7-3 Berwick. It's been a defensive struggle. Valley View got on the board first on a field goal by Nielsen from 33 yards out. They took advantage of field position and couldn't move the ball, but they got the field goal. And Berwick came right back and answered with a Trey Wilk 57-yard touchdown run on a 2nd down and 6. That was the last score we had, and that was with a minute 35 left in the first quarter. The Cougars offense goes 3 and out on their first drive. The second drive, they got the fake punt and the field goal. Third drive was a 3 and out. Fourth drive, a 3 and out. Fifth drive, a 3 and out.
Tough situation. The Cougars' offensive line is not doing a good enough job, and you can't rely heavily on your defense. For Valley View, they are a fast-paced offense. They have 2 guys between Adam and Connor that can just hit holes and take off. And Adam can also throw the ball pretty well, but he's not getting that time. He's dropping back, and before he can even set his feet and make his reads, he's feeling the pressure from the left or the right-hand side. So this offensive line needs to go in there and really do some soul-searching. You're in this football game. This is going to come down to who has the football last. I really think that's how this game is going to end up.
Well, you're going to have, so in a game like this, a big play, a big turnover, something that changes momentum. Berwick's got the one big play so far in this game. They got the big run from Wilk. They caught the Cougars maybe a little off guard there in that, the Wildcat, and they get the quick hitter.
Right.
Valley View has had a shot. Liparulo, the one time ball was there. I think I would go back and try and go deep on Berwick.
Absolutely.
A couple times. Valley View looks like they've got the speed to maybe get somebody deep. You're going to have to, get the catch, but I think Valley View could attack from that perspective. Might have to go to a little misdirection. Berwick's really selling out against the run.
They are.
And if you maybe some misdirection or, I'd love to see Valley View go back to the old fullback trap.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We have not run that. We didn't run it really last week. I'd like to see them go back and try that fullback trap because they're so aggressive with their linebackers. If you can get a nice block on that middle linebacker, you might be able to hit a quick hitter. And Southern Columbia did that a couple times to them last week where they gashed them on a quick hitter right up the gut.
But I'm worried, does Valley View have a guard who's going to be able to pull and climb that quick?
Yeah, well,
that's the problem.
The two Kazarans are both 3-year starters. I think they're the strength of the line at your guards right now. You're working a new center and 2 tackles, and I think the people, they smell blood in the water. They're like sharks right now, and they see that. They're giving Valley View's offensive line, I should say, a lot of different looks, a lot of slanting, a lot of stunting. And Valley View, they'll get better with this. I know they'll get better with this. I know that they'll fix some of this.
Absolutely.
But 2 weeks in, and they've seen 2 good defensive lines with athletic kids, and it's 2 weeks in a row with that. They've struggled up front. So maybe they're going to have to simplify their scheme a little bit, man-on-man blocking, and just say, you know what, I'm as good as or better than you are, and go 3 yards of play.
Absolutely.
And we'll see what Valley View could do with that. And then hopefully if they can get Juanes back there and throw the ball. He's been accurate. His balls have been on the money.
Absolutely.
Adam, he could get the ball there. You're going to have to catch the football. And Valley View might have to go a little more pass offense here than rushing, and we'll keep an eye on that and see. Once again, this is the Cintas halftime show. The Berwick band out on the field right now. We're about 5 minutes away from getting the second half underway. We're going to take another commercial break. And once again, this is the Cintas halftime show. Our score, Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Cougar Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Save every day at Dixon City Hyundai.
New Elantras, $99 a month. New Sonatas, $129 a month. New Tucsons, $159 a month. Zero down delivers on all new Hyundais. Thousands back on quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. No one gives you more for your trade than Dixon City. Dixon City Hyundai. 81 to exit 191A. Just past the Viewmont Mall on the left. Call 1-800-HYUNDAI. Check out all the details at DixonCityHyundai.com.
Hyundai!
Keystone Structural Group is an engineering consulting firm located in Scranton, PA. They provide structural engineering services to the architectural and construction community throughout Northeast PA. They have expertise with large or small projects and consult directly with home and building owners, contractors, fabricators, architects, and private developers. The engineers at Keystone Structural Group have earned a reputation for responsiveness, industry expertise, and cost-effective engineering solutions that set them apart. If you're thinking about a new building or home addition, or you need a structural investigation performed on your property, contact Keystone Structural Group today. Securities and advisory services offered through Cataract Grant & Company, Incorporated, a registered investment advisor and member FINRA SIPC. Strategic Planning Associates, LLC, and Cataract Grant & Company, Incorporated are separate entities. Strategic Planning Associates, LLC, Robert F. Caselli, Chartered Financial Consultant, and Thomas J. Fiorelli III, Certified Financial Planner, your independent insurance and financial consultants. Big city expectations and small town personalized service and professional advice. Investments, insurance, and financial planning. Need financial guidance? Call Bob Caselli and Tom Fiorelli at 570-487-1983 or visit nepafinancial.com.
Welcome back to the Cintas halftime show here on the Cougar Sports Network. Got a shout out tonight for the class of 1982, Just. That's our good buddy Jim Rodway.
Yeah, Mr. Rodway.
Former member here of the Cougar Sports Network. The Valley View School District would like to welcome back the graduating class of 1982, celebrating their 40th high school reunion this weekend. The class of 82 would also like to invite any Valley View teachers out there to stop by their reunion celebration tomorrow, Saturday, up at the Archibald A.C. Field from 3 to 5. So if you're a former teacher, go hang out with a lot of old guys up there. I got to get a dig on Jimmy.
Oh, boy. I didn't put him up to it, Jim.
The class of 82 would also like to acknowledge 4 classmates that have spent 50-plus years either in school or working in Valley View School District, including Donna Valentini, Susan Rodway, Pat Tuggy Wilson, and Dave Aldine. Dave Aldine, by the way, when I grew up in Blakely, one of the best free throw shooters you'll ever see.
Really?
He could literally shoot 95 out of 100 consistently.
So he was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
But just from the free throw line, he was phenomenal. So congratulations on your 40th reunion to the class of 1982. And the class of 82 would like to wish all the current Cougars, especially this year's senior class, the best of luck from the class of 1982. one other announcement we got handed here. Cougar Town USA, a book by local author Larry Spagar, is available now through a new release of this exciting fictional story of the Cougars of Valley View on their quest for a league and eventual state championship. The book is a fitting story of courage, determination, tradition, and the choice to dream and succeed. And enjoy the drama and comedy of Cougar Town USA, which also features photos and quotes from former Cougar players and coaches, alumni, teachers, community leaders, and NFL players throughout the Northeast Pennsylvania area. Kindly contact Larry Spager directly or the Author House Publishing Group for more information, or check it out on Amazon.com. That's Cougar Town USA. So Valley View is going to have to find a way to move the football. They are being stymied again. Under 100 yards offense last week. I'm not sure they got the 50 in this first half. Hilling with 15 yards rushing the football. The biggest play was the 30-yard run on the fake punt by Jalou Farrar.
Yeah, nice job there on that fake punt, and it was something that Berwick was not prepared for. The Cougars were moving from left to right and had that open field on the left-hand side, and Coach Juan said, let's take a shot at it, and they did. And great, because we got 3 points on the board, but that was another missed opportunity to get a touchdown, because you can't – field goals aren't going to win games against Berwick. 3 points are not going to win the game. You got to really make sure that you're making the right moves. And for the defense right now, they have to set the tone.
So we're going to do our Dr. Ken Savitsky Cougar flashback tonight. We're doing 10 games from George Juanitz's past. And fitting tonight, we're going to go back to 2019 where they played Berwick. Cougars were down 21-14 at the half, fell behind 28-14 early in the third quarter, and then Valley View turned it on. 3 straight drives, 3 straight Janasa Boone touchdowns. Janasa Boone finished the game with 5 touchdown passes in that game. The first one came to Zach Manchak with 1:49 left in the third quarter. He followed that one up with a pass early in the fourth quarter to John Clark, the tight end, a 10-yard touchdown. And then the game winner, Jordan Consaretti, caught a 38-yard pass from Boone with 3:18 left. Got a great block downfield from a kid I know, and went in for a touchdown. And Valley View went on to win that game in what was a massive comeback in this series and one heck of a game. This place was electric.
It was amazing.
Valley View came back to win that football game 35-28. In that game, Ryan Turlip had 10 tackles. Kylie Rosina had 8 tackles. Rosina also scored a touchdown on a 20-yard catch. Jordan Consaretti, 4 catches, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. Boone, 9 for 19, 181 yards, throwing 5 touchdowns. Had 1 interception, ran it 16 times for 35 yards. And the capping play on a 4th down on the right sideline, Ryan Laubach from Berwick tried to stretch for a first down. Alex Savkov hit him, and then Jonathan Clark absolutely laid him out.
Oh, yes.
And Clark,
we were here for that.
Clark nearly knocked himself out on the hit, and I don't remember Laubach getting up, at least
he
not
didn't.
Quickly. And Clark saved the game right there on that big 4th down, and Valley View came back, and what a win that was for Valley View.
Yes, you and I actually called that game together, and we froze our butts up. Up here on the roof.
Yep.
But that was great.
35-28, a Valley View win over Berwick, and that's our second in our series of 10 games from George Juanitz's career. And fitting that we discuss a Berwick game here. We might have 1 or 2 more Berwick games on down the line on here in the 10, but a little teaser. But that, once again, we'll get that as our Dr. Ken Savitsky Cougar flashback tonight.
Last week's flashback had a smile across my face, Scott, because I was on that team in 2007 with Coach Juanitz's first win.
When you guys beat up on Prep?
Do you remember how that weekend went for Valley View? We didn't play on Friday night that year. We ended up playing on a Sunday afternoon. We were supposed to play Saturday night. Thunderstorm came through, and they called the game, and we moved it to Sunday at 2 o'clock. Holy crow. That was a wild weekend. That was a wild 3 days. We had to suit up 3 different times, and then we took care of business that Sunday afternoon. And I remember we celebrated that whole car ride home.
So this second half kickoff about to get underway here. This kickoff is presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. Berwick will take it from about the 14-yard line up the sideline, and Koharski with the tackle. That would be Nikki Koharski. It was Vankus takes it out to about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. So right now, Cougar defense, Scott, has to come out, make another big play, and I wouldn't be surprised if Berwick comes out with the run, because passing-wise, Valley View has done a very good job of getting into the backfield, messing up Laubach, and causing chaos.
Lazinski.
Lazinski, I apologize.
I don't know if there's any law box left in Berwick. Not sure. You borrowed my roster. Give me my roster.
No, that's yours. Sorry, my bad. Under my phone.
This third quarter tonight is brought to you by Detail Mortgage Solutions. I formation, handoff. Oh, big hole into the secondary, and a touchdown-saving tackle from Schwartz. Sheptok ripped off a quick one there.
He cut it to the outside. He was looking to go for he was looking for the hole between the center and the guard, but he saw it off to the tight end of the tackle, and he made a quick cut to the outside. Cougars did a nice job there defensively, clogging up all those holes, but Sheptok saw that hole and bounced it to the outside.
So 15 yards for Sheptok. First down and 10, Berwick football, the 43-yard line. Offset eye. Motion across the set is Kishpa. Fall on the ground, and they're going to drop him for a loss, and that was the break the Cougars could have used right there.
Nice job there. Bad exchange between the center and the quarterback. He jumped right on top of it, but loss of 6 on the play there. Loss of 5. And now Bulldogs behind the chains here early in the third quarter. Valley View got to take advantage of it.
Second down, 14, ball on the 39-yard line. They'll bring Wilt to the right. 2 tight ends backside left.
They're going to run it to the left.
They're going to run counter. Here comes counter. And right up inside they go for a short gain. Still going.
That's a flag.
Was that Vankus on the run? Or
it was Vankus, but the tackle literally pulled him out of the pile.
They don't call it anymore, I'm telling you.
That's just, come on.
Yeah, do not call that anymore, my friend. I think that was actually Sheptok again.
Sheptok on the carry.
Well, now a big third down situation here for the Cougars.
He actually ended up getting 10 yards on that, and it's now a third down and 4 from the 49-yard line. And did you see that? They went back to that counter with all 3. They brought the guard and both tight ends came back into the hole on that counter.
Well, the Cougars actually had him stopped at around the 44, but the tackle literally picked him up and pulled him out of the pile.
We're going to have a timeout here taken by Berwick. And
play clock down to 1 second again, and that's a big timeout too. But Coach Juanitz.
Yeah, but Coach Bennett is incensed over there with his offense. This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. 9:57 to go here in our third quarter. It's Berwick 7, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Are you an experienced RN, LPN, CNA, or therapist looking to work for a down-to-earth company with a flexible schedule, great pay, and a relaxing atmosphere? If so, the door is open at Traditional Home Healthcare. Traditional is growing and is looking for experienced professionals to help carry on their positive reputation. Now hiring at all locations. Visit traditionalhomehealthcare.com/careers or call 570-207-9286 for more information. Traditional Home Healthcare. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to John Hens' Veterans Memorial Stadium. Third quarter action. A big third down coming up for the Bulldogs here. Football on their own 49-yard line. It's a third down and 4. Onzinski in the gun. He's got a trip set into his own sideline. Vankus, the running back, to his right. Going to keep it. Quarterback counter. Backside. Got the first down and more.
Well, we got it coming back.
Penalty marker.
Block in the back there by the right tackle, number 65. That's coming back, baby.
Valley View needed that one.
Jewel on the stop. However, there's a penalty marker on the field.
So that is going to put Berwick in third down and long here. That one should be marked off right around the line of scrimmage.
Yep. 65 asking, what did I do? You pushed him in the back.
Yep.
So that's a spot foul, correct?
It should be 10 yards from the spot of the penalty.
Yep.
And it'll be third down and long here for the Bulldogs.
So this is a good opportunity here. I think, don't be surprised, Coach Juanitz dials up a blitz here. Kaharski come off the edge. Heck, send Walsh. He's been going like crazy. Yep, they're going to switch. They're switching packages here.
So it'll be third down 15, ball all the way back to the 38-yard line. Kishpa is going to go wide left. Actually, going to send a trip set to the left. Onzinski in the gun by himself. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Got time down the middle, throws, and it's incomplete. They were looking for Wilk, way short of the first down marker. Good coverage there by Valley View.
Nice job there again by the Cougar defense. And hats off Cougar defense trying to come off those edges. And the pocket slowly collapses for the Bulldogs.
Nice recognition by a young linebacker there for Valley View. That was Preston Reed, number 15. He sat right down where they tell you in the hook zone, and it made Wilk have to go around him to come for the ball. Almost a chance for a pick there for Valley View. So Berwick gets the incompletion. The Cougars get the stop. The punt is away. And it'll be fielded at the 27-yard line. Trying to get to the outside is Higgins. Makes one man miss. And now we got a penalty marker going to go down against Valley View, I think. And the Cougars are going to be behind the sticks here. They're going to be all the way. Well, I'm going to get pushed back to about their own 20-yard line.
Let's see what happens here. I think probably unnecessary roughness against Valley View. Trying to wait and see.
So Higgins got a decent return, but they're going to get Valley View for something here. It's going to go all the way back to about the 20-yard line, Just, I think.
Oof. Tough situation. What do we get? I'm waiting for the head official.
Well, we don't.
A hold.
I mean, Hilling's one of the fastest kids in District 2. If we can get a crease and get him an opening.
That's the thing.
It's one play. He can be gone in a blink.
You got to open it up a little bit to the outside, and I'm only using this because that was what we used to call it back in the day, but the commander, we call 34-35 commander. Have your backside tackle and guard, peel out.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 here for the Cougars football. They're on 19-yard line. Jewell will come to the right. Savkov will go right. I formation behind Hwanitz.
Look at this, taking advantage of the...
Everybody's in the box. Single coverage on both outside men. Blitz. Handoff. Hilling, and he's hit, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Everybody was in the backfield.
Look at this. You got tons of white jerseys in the backfield, and you got a shaken up Cougar. Is that, yeah, the offensive lineman.
57, Mike fell on the stop.
So Hilling loses
2 yards on that.
Almost 3.
Jeez. Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 12 from the 17-yard line for Valley View. Might have to go max protect to take a shot here.
Absolutely.
They're daring you to throw the football. Single coverage on both wideouts. Wilk, the only safety in the middle of the field. They're in a 3 defensive back set. Back to pass Hwanitz. He's going to look for it. Looking for Tahit down the corner. He dropped it. Pretty good recovery there for Berwick by Kishba. That's Joshua Kishba.
Hilling had it, though. He was right there. He had both hands on it, though, but nice coverage again by Berwick's defense.
Yep.
You may want to look to the other side.
3rd down and long here for Valley View at the 12. I'm sorry, at the 17. 3rd and 12 at the 17.
Adam had a lot of time there, too. He was able to sit.
The ball was there.
It was a good ball.
They're going
to spread it out again.
Yeah. See what Berwick does here. They're going to bring motion with Savkov. Hwanitz back, looking. Trying to set up a screen. He's going to go down and get sacked inside the 5.
That was a bad block there by Hilling. He didn't pick it up.
Number 15, Alex Hacker.
And this is a tough situation for the punting team now. Berwick doing a nice job with the blitzing as well. So both these defenses, Scott, just handling it quite well.
4th down and 27 for Valley View back to the 2-yard line. Hwanitz loses 15.
And you got to be careful here. You cannot send this over Nielsen's head.
7-3 our score, 8:04 to play. Low snap. Great job by Nielsen to get rid of it. This could be trouble here with Wilk. Wilk with a running start picks it up at the 35 of Valley View. Makes a cut back to the 25, still on his feet. And he'll be down near the 20-yard line. And Berwick is in business here.
Great Wilk on the return for Berwick.
And the Cougar defense going to have to come out here and make a big play as the Bulldogs are knocking on the red zone.
Football is going to be at the Valley View 21-yard line with 7:49 to go here in our Detail Mortgage Solutions 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 for the 22.
Cougars need a turnover here. They need something. They need to force a fumble, a huge sack, an interception would be great. But this offensive line needs to figure out what's wrong with it.
I formation. Sheptok dots the I. Long count this time. Going to roll out, try to throw. They're going to get it to Kishba on the outside to the 20 to the 15, still on his feet to the 10.
And we're coming back again, a block in the back on 6.
I think they're going to get Slabinski for the block in the back.
Yes, they are.
Penalty marker on the field.
If you see the back of the helmet, do not even attempt it.
That's good news for Valley View.
Yeah. Berwick's going to shoot themselves in the foot because that's 15, right? Or 10?
I think it'll be 10. Stay tuned after today's game for the Guy on Auto post-game show. We'll recap the game and update you on scores from out of town on our traditional home healthcare scoreboard. We'll also name our Century Dental player of the game and our strategic planning associates alignment of the night. This ball goes back to the 26-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for Berwick. And if Valley View can get off the field without any points here, it'll be good.
It will be very good. But now I think Berwick will go back to the running style that they have been.
We're going to send twins to the left, offset I, Sheptock behind Lonzinski. Now they'll motion. And they'll give the stretch play to Sheptock. And he's got a great run, and he's gone. Touchdown, Sheptock. And that was too easy.
Yep.
Sheptock on the carry into the Berwick touchdown.
Sheptock takes it 26 yards. And with 7:15 to go here in the third quarter, Berwick is on top now, 13-3.
The Cougar faithful wanted a holding call there on the edge, but a nice block there by the fullback to open up that hole.
I think they caught Valley View, I don't know.
Well, the defensive lineman for Valley View did a nice job penetrating into the backfield. But
I'm going to tell you the same thing that happened last week. Valley View's not moving the ball on offense. The defense is on the field the whole game.
Yeah, they're starting to get gassed. They're starting to get tired, and even though that is coming out of the half.
14-3 Berwick, 7:15 to go here in this Detail Mortgage Solutions third quarter. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Gahan Auto Store has been serving Northeast PA and the community for over 30 years. If you're looking to get your vehicle serviced, come meet our service manager and the best techs in any PA. If you need a title, tag, or notary service, come meet the great staff in our transportation department. And of course, if you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle to buy or sell, our friendly, no-pressure sales staff is here to answer all your questions. Gahan Auto Store prides itself on supporting the community and especially youth sports. Visit us on Kaiser Avenue in Taylor or at GahanAutoStore.com. Gahan Auto Store. We're making lots of friends at Gahan Auto.
Welcome back to John Hens's Veterans Memorial Stadium. Justin Austin, Scott McIntyre, 14-3 Berwick on top. Cougars need to right the ship, and they need to do it quickly. This kickoff presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care.
Tough situation there for the Cougars. That, again, the defense, they've been out for over 75% of this game, Scott, and Berwick is taking advantage of it now. They're in a comfortable lead. Now, again, Berwick was in this situation last week, and I understand thunderstorms and whatnot. And Southern Columbia is a different beast, but who's going to take charge? Where are the captains of the Cougars to get this offense going?
Let's see if they take a chance to even kick deep here. I don't know that I would if I was Coach Bennett, but they'll kick it. They will kick it deep. And it'll be Liparulo from the 8. He can fly. Gets up inside and breaks one tackle, still on his feet, and he'll get out to about the 28-yard line.
Liparulo on the return for the Cougars. Back to the 28-yard line.
So Valley View's going to have the football. A lot of time left. Still got 19 minutes and change of football here. But Valley View's going to have to get a lot going here.
They have to put a drive together. Put together a long drive. 7, 8, 9 plays here. Let your defense recoup. They've been out there for a lot of the game. Your offense is not. It's time for them to put together a nice long drive, run the ball, get some situations going on.
They'll stick with the I formation here. Handoff off tackle. Hilling breaks the tackle, gets to the outside, and then dragged down. What a play by Sheptock. Sheptock doesn't make that tackle, and Hilling's gone.
Yeah, he is. But that was a good play there. That was one of the more positive yards. 4 yards there. Let's get another one of those. Berwick is starting to stack their two tackles between the two guards in the center. So if they're going to open up holes like that, send your guard down. Push them down.
2nd down and 6 from the 32. Slot to the wide side. They'll run the same play. Hilling through a crack, breaks a tackle, and then he's brought down by the younger Kishbaugh.
Kishbaugh on the stop.
Pick up a 2 there. Sets up a 3rd and 4.
And tough sledding here for Valley View just in general.
Yeah, but this puts them in the playbook opens up a little bit more compared to a 3rd and 6 or a 3rd and 7. You're at a 3rd and 4. screen, trap, sweep to the outside.
Need this first down bad. Slot to the right side. Juanitz with the tight end backside left. Everybody in the box. Going to keep it. Quarterback run. Nothing to do. He's done. Going to lose yardage. Absolutely nothing there.
Tough situation.
Juanitz. There's too many bodies in the box.
Yeah, and they lose 2 yards on that. They attack the short side of the field. Go to the long side.
I think they were trying to attack the side that they feel comfortable with, and it's just not working right now.
Well, you got too many guys on the field here.
Snap the ball. Snap the ball.
Yeah, snap the ball.
Oh.
Well, Berwick's going to burn another timeout here.
Yep. Crowd not happy.
No, not at all. That was a little high. He went for the upper part of the helmet.
Yeah, let's see. We're going to have a timeout. We're going to take it with them. This
Timeout, Berwick.
This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. 14-3 our score, Berwick. 5:23 left to go in this Detail Mortgage Solutions third quarter. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
USavage Family Chiropractic brings big city care to our small town community by providing modern, state-of-the-art chiropractic care, including on-site high-frequency spinal x-rays, professional therapeutic massage, and the most advanced therapeutic Class 4 cold laser on the market today, providing a non-surgical solution to treat pain, reduce inflammation, and aid healing of your condition or sports-related injury. Contact them at 570-489-9300 or at usavagechiropractic.com.
Fourth down situation and a punt for Valley View. Berwick's not going to fall for a fake again. They're in complete punt safe. Nielsen gets it away. It's blocked.
Blocked.
They got a piece of it. And Nielsen picks it up and saves some trouble, but Berwick once again going to start in positive field position here.
Cougar defense going to have to come out here and make some big plays. And the wheels are starting to fall off the wagon here, Scott.
Ball at the 29-yard line of Valley View for Berwick with 5:13 to go here in our third quarter. Don't forget to visit our website, NEPAfootball.com, every Sunday night for the new Super 6 Power Rankings powered by Gon Auto. Then on Monday morning, it's the weekly honor roll to acknowledge the best performances from the weekend. Visit NEPAfootball.com.
Berwick, once again, excellent field position and some miscommunication on the defense.
Here comes that big counter again, and right
Gone.
in the middle is, I believe that was Shep.
Ball!
Ball is out. They're going to say he was down, I think. Yeah, they're going to say he was down. Valley View's been hurt by counter plays the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Marino on the stop for the Cougars.
Football to the 22-yard line, so 7 yards for Sheptok. Second down and 3 for Berwick here with 4:47 to go.
Berwick has started so far in this second half, Scott, on the Cougar side. Two out of the last 3 drives have been in Cougar territory.
Yep. Offset eye. Motion across the set. Kishba. Handoff. Ball on the ground. And did Valley View get it?
Yes, they did. That's a huge break for the Cougars. Something that they needed. Now they got to take advantage of it. Yes, there it is. Cougar ball.
Who came out of the pile with it?
Number 99.
That's Altieri.
All right. Now, what are you going to do with it?
Take a shot deep. Max protect and throw the ball down the field.
Big opportunity here. And now if I'm that offensive lineman, those offensive linemen, really big gut check time. Use your speed. If you got to cut block someone, cut block someone.
Twins to come into the wide side left, I formation behind Nuanez.
You are one play away from making this a football game again.
Counter play, Hilling breaks a tackle and still can't get going anywhere going. Maybe a couple of yards. Cougars trying to push them.
Keep pushing them. They're not going to blow it dead. Let them go.
That's how somebody gets a blown out knee.
Well, that's
4 yards for Hilling, 2nd down and 6 from the 28.
We got a huge pile here trying to untangle the bodies.
Every weekend on EPAfootball.com, we recognize some of the best performances of the weekend. Check out the Figlmini Pharmacy Care Special Team Spotlight and the Honesdale National Bank Gridiron Grinders line standouts. And back again, it's the Mattioli Law Firm Primetime Player, where you, the fan, get the vote for the best performance over the weekend. And new for 2022, it's the Salavante Financial Services Defensive Star of the Week, all at NEPAfootball.com. Hilling fights forward for a short gain.
That's a pickup of at least 2. Actually 3. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 situation here. Playbook opened up wide now. I think you got to go with a screen here, Scott. So a 3rd and 3 situation, clock 3:15 and running. Cougars down by 11 here. Cougars will break the huddle.
Savkov left. Wow, there's single coverage across the board. Hilling up the middle, and he'll have the first down.
There we go.
Hilling gets 4 here, and
Connor Hilling on the carry, good for 4 yards, enough for Cougars.
they have got 8 guys in the box, 1 safety over the top, and both corners are playing dead man-to-man.
You know what, Scott? I think, you know what, George, I think what Coach wants is trying to do right now. Let's sell out here. Let's see how we can do it. Let's do man-on-man right now. Because the thing about this Berwick defense, they've had a little bit of rest. They've been sitting. They haven't really done much. And now this Cougar offensive line, they're going to blitz right here, Berwick.
Back to pass, they're going to throw, and it's incomplete. Was looking for Roop, the tight end.
Pass ball is incomplete.
So 2nd and 10. I don't know. I think there's more to attack on the outsides than up in the middle. Everybody's up in the middle.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think you got to run to the outside. I think you can go with sweep to the outside.
There you go. 2nd down, 10 from the 35-yard line. Liparulo and Hawans come in. Savkov out.
We got a whole 4th quarter, so you got about 14 minutes left in this football game. You get a touchdown here, it's a different ball game.
Blitz coming. Handoff. Hilling makes one man miss and then gets tripped up.
Something's wrong. He's banged up. He did not look good on that.
Gets out to the 36-yard, only a 1-yard gain.
So now you're in a 3rd and long situation here.
3rd down and 9. Mimo comes in as a wideout.
We really haven't seen Adam.
Now Berwick will take the safety out of the box and go to 2 safeties here because Valley View's 3rd and long.
Well, here's the situation here for Scott. Berwick's down to 1 timeout.
Yep. They're going to play traditional now. They're only going with 4 down linemen, and they're going to walk everybody out. So, Hawan, it's back to pass. Rolling, looking, going to fire deep. He's got him.
Nice job. Nice job there, Adam.
He gets the ball to Tahid Jewell. Wilk with the tackle.
Another first down on this drive. Clock continues to run. Cougars really got to pick up the pace now here.
17 yards. Football at the Berwick 47.
Got a minute left here. Run your offense, but the clock is not in your favor right now. I think Berwick's going to take their 3rd and final timeout.
Either that or it's an equipment timeout. I'm not sure which.
Yeah,
it was. They're taking
number 11 out.
11 leave the field for some reason. I don't know. Maybe
he might have blood on his jersey, which you can't have. You can't have any blood on the jersey.
So they'll make him go off the field, and we'll get ready to go here. Cougars quickly to the line. Hawanitz, handoff. Trying to get to the outside is Liparulo.
He's got it.
To the corner, 45, down the sideline, 40, 35, and then he'll be pushed out of bounds, but a Valley View first down.
Almost a horse collar tackle there for Berwick, but a huge pickup here now for the Cougars. Clock stops with 43.9. Cougars starting to move here.
To the 32. 15 yards for Liparulo.
Coach Wanitz yelling at his offense, let's go. This offensive line is starting to, and look at the Berwick D lineman, hands on the hips, getting a little nervous now. Cougars are starting to punch back.
Offset eye. Quarterback keep it.
Tough one.
Nothing doing for Hawaiian.
No, the guard missed. The guard did not block well on that. He went down. The left guard went down towards the nose guard, opening up a huge hole, and Adam didn't have a chance. So I think coach is just going to take their time here, let this run out.
23 seconds left. Mimo comes in. They're going to try and get one play off, I think, here.
He's taking his time. 15. All right. Yeah, I think that he's just going to let it go to the fourth.
Yep, and they will. 3 quarters in the book. That third quarter brought to you by Detail Mortgage Solutions. Our score at the end of 3, Berwick 14, Valley View 3. You're listening to Valley View Football presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Andy's Pizza is family owned and operated, serving the community for over 75 years. Located on Main Street in Peckville, Andy's serves up a pizza that is unique and delicious. Open 7 nights a week, simplicity is key at Andy's. Try the signature plain, round with red sauce, or the double crust white with rosemary and onion. The menu also offers specialty versions such as taco and BLT pizzas in the summer, potato or tomato and ricotta for Lent, and the hugely popular hot wing, Hawaiian, and chicken barbecue varieties. Call Andy's Pizza at 570-489-9238 to put your order in today. Also visit us on Facebook. It's Andy's Pizza in Peckville.
Welcome back here to fourth quarter action. Fourth quarter brought to you by Sky Packet Internet. Sky Packet Networks, internet the way it's meant to be. Offering affordable internet to businesses and residences across parts of Lackawanna, Luzerne, Columbia, Montour, Union, Northampton, Snyder, and McKean counties. We also have a custom-built package for select Scranton apartment buildings. Call us today, 1-800-214-9060. Sky Packet Networks. They don't raise prices, they raise standards.
A big fourth quarter here.
So second down 10 for Valley View. Football at the 32-yard line of Berwick. Don't forget to stay tuned for our Gone Auto Store post-game show where we'll have our Century Dental Associates Player of the Game and our Strategic Planning Associates.
We got a flag here. What's this?
I have no idea. What could that possibly be?
I don't know. I think it might be against Berwick.
Sideline warning?
Well, usually you don't throw a flag for a sideline warning. You wave. I think we got someone chirping with the officials.
See what they do here.
No, they're waving it off.
Okay.
I think 71 might have said something to the official.
Well, they're going over to talk to Coach Bennett. You know what they did? They took 71 off the field.
Well, that's huge because he's one of their top D tackles.
I don't know what that was about. Maybe that was another equipment issue or something because they...
Well, 71 took his helmet off. I can't find him now on the sidelines. So, big opportunity here for the Cougars on 2nd and 10.
Motion is Liparulo. Hawaiians. Toss. Hilling trying to get to the corner. Makes a cutback. Still on his feet. Makes one man miss, and he'll go forward. Picks up a few. But it's going to be a big third down here.
71's going to go back in now, whatever that situation was.
This is definitely 4-down territory. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hilling gets 3. It'll be 3rd down 7 from the Berwick 29-yard line. Liparulo and Savkov in. Along with Mimo, out comes Pizzalia and Reed. 11:25 to go, running clock.
It is not, well, here's the thing. Cougars got 3 timeouts. Berwick only has 1. So that, burning those 2 timeouts early in the third quarter could go against Berwick.
In the gun, back to pass. Hawan, it's looking, he's going to keep it. Now he fires late. Complete. Savkov's got it. And Valley View goes into the Careers at Allied Services Red Zone. This trip to the Red Zone is brought to you by Careers at Allied Services.
A nice job there by Adam. I thought he was going to tuck it and run, but he had plenty of time. The line did a good job. They built that pocket around him, gave him a nice little bubble. He stepped up into his throw, had the open receiver. Cougars now cooking.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. High formation for Hawaiians. Handoff, Hilling. And fights forward, still on his feet, breaks a tackle, inside the 10, down to the 5. What a run by Connor Hilling.
Nice job there by Hilling. Kept churning his feet. For any one of the young football players watching right now, Hilling kept moving his feet. He didn't stop. He put his hand down, let his legs do the work. That's so much power. Keep running with it. Cougars now in a huge first and goal situation. You got to punch it in here. And if I'm the Cougar defense, my blood is boiling right now because this is the drive that we needed.
First and goal at the 6. I formation, Twins left. Long count Hawani's. Handoff Hilling, off tackle, cuts back, and touchdown, Connor Hilling.
Nice job there by Hilling. And the Cougars are fired up.
Valley View needed it. 10:09 to play. And we're in a 5-point game, 1-score game.
Berwick's defense, look at all the guys. Hands on their hips. And Berwick's been in this situation before with the Cougars.
Valley View going to go for 2 here. Try and make it a field goal game if they can possibly tie it up down the road. So a big 2-point play coming here for Valley View. 4 wide, Hilling to the left of Hawan. It's in the gun.
I like the call here.
Going to roll, looking, under some pressure. Flips it late, complete to Mimo. Mimo fighting. Did he get there? No.
Hold on. Yes, he did!
Wow.
He stretched it out!
Wow.
Mimo with a huge stretch.
So 14-11 Berwick. And the Cougars are back in it. 10:09 to go here in our 4th quarter. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougars Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Insurance premiums are on the rise, and Pashodi Insurance Agency in Dixon City can lock them down with Erie patented rate lock. Let Pashodi Insurance and Erie Insurance show you how with a no-obligation quote on home, life, auto, recreational vehicle, and commercial. They service all insurance needs, and it only takes a few minutes to save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Call Pashodi Insurance Agency today at 570-383-3030 or stop by the office at 320 Main Street in Dixon City. For more information, visit the website at PashodiInsurance.com. Give them a call today, 570-383-3030, and see how much they can save you by making the switch to Pashodi Insurance.
14-11 our score, 10:09 to go here in our 4th quarter. This kickoff is presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. Once again, this 4th quarter brought to you by Sky Packet Internet. Nielsen to kick it.
And the pendulum of momentum is starting to swing back into the favor of the Cougars.
Deep kick. Fielded at the 14-yard line by Sheptok. Trying to get outside and taken down. Was that Kaharski?
Kaharski made the first initial contact, so nice job by him.
He's trying to get the crowd and his teammates involved here. The senior does not want to lose on his
home opener.
Yep, his debut senior game here. So Berwick will start at the 25-yard line, 1st down and 10. Jerry Prosciutti's Pine Forest cheerleading camps are the premier cheerleading camps in the country, with over 50 years of providing instruction to cheerleaders from all over the Northeast. Pine Forest would like to thank the Berwick and Valley View cheer squads for all their dedication and hard work they do for their teams and schools. 95% of the cheer squads from NEPA attend Pine Forest. That's over 50 years of cheer from Pine Forest cheerleading camps. Quick run off the outside for Berwick, a short gain.
Pickup of about 2 on that.
See who that was that carried that time. Was that?
2 brings up 2nd down and 8.
Didn't catch who ran at that time, did you?
I think it was 6. 6 for Berwick.
6? That would be weird. That's Slabinski, the tight end. Maybe it was 5, Vankus?
It might have been Vankus.
Ball out to the 28-yard line.
This is a big drive for the Cougar defense.
Handoff. And Valley View stuffs him.
I think he loses a yard on that one, Scott.
Little life here coming from the Cougars.
Slavinsky, the ball carrier.
It was Slavinsky. You were right.
Jeff Condash on the stop for the Cougars.
Condash with the stop for Valley View.
He was limping a little bit when he got up, but that, you're sacrificing yourself now here on the field.
So a huge third down here. 3rd down, 7. Football to 28-yard line.
And they're not going to run it here, Scott.
In the gun they go. See if the Cougars can make a play. Here comes the blitz off the corner. Under pressure. They're going to get there. He throws it late, and it's
incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
That was huge.
Who came off the corner there was...
I think it was Walsh.
Marino. That was Marino, number 30.
Marino. So that was a huge stop, and now right now, Berwick once again, late game situations here.
4th down, 7.
I think we're off there.
No.
Okay.
I think we're good. Punt situation here. It's away. And it's going to go out of bounds. And Valley View will take over there. The Valley View's going to get the ball here. The Catalyst Youth is the youth ministry of Peckville Assembly of God, Route 6 in Blakely. They send cheers for a great season of Valley View football. The Catalyst is a gathering of students who love God and our community. Any middle or high school student is welcome to join with others for a time of music, fun, food, and relevant discussion to help you live life to your fullest potential. They meet every Wednesday at 6:30, and you can find them on Facebook and Instagram. They hope to see you soon. The Catalyst Youth Ministry at the Peckville Assembly of God. Hand off to Hilling up the middle.
Nice job there by the Cougar offense. Their offensive line is starting to make some moves here, which is great.
2 yards, 2nd down, 8 for Valley View.
For the 46.
$14-11 our score. Valley View's got possession here, 2nd down, 8 from their own 46.
And the timeout situation is not looking good for Berwick, but very good for Valley View.
Hwanitz, counter play, Hilling bounces to the outside. He's got some room to the 50, to the 45, and then taken down there. But it's a Valley View 1st down.
Connor Hilling is getting fired up right now. He's starting to move those legs, and Berwick's defense, they're slowly starting to get up. Some of the players saying, hey, I'm getting held.
11 yards for Hilling. That's his biggest run of the night.
1st and 10 Cougars for the 43.
And they're at the Berwick 43. So a little oomph for the Cougars here.
It's coming back. And Berwick cannot afford to waste that last time out. Valley View's offensive line starting to make some strong blocks here.
Kiwanis keeps. Makes one man miss, still on his feet. Inside the 35, and that's the best run for Hwanitz of the night.
He picks up a solid 8 on that one, Scott. He's doing a good job. As they start to umpile the bodies.
2nd down, 2 for Valley View football at the Berwick 35-yard line.
Berwick players slowly getting tired.
34-yard line. They gave him 9. 2nd down, 1. 2nd down, 1 here. You take a shot and go play action here and hit a home run?
Yeah, give it a shot. You've been doing good so far on this drive with rushing. Your secondary guys are trying to fill the holes. I see a lot of white jerseys with hands on the hips right now.
Under center. Play action. There it is. They're going to take a shot. Going deep. They got him. Liparulo. Or is that Kaharski? I can't tell who the number was.
I think it was Kaharski.
1st and goal, Valley View. Hwanitz hits Kaharski.
And nice job by Hwanitz. Kaharski fired up, having himself a nice second half here.
This trip to the red zone is brought to you by Careers at Allied Services, and it's 1st and goal, Valley View from the Berwick 10-yard line.
6:13 remaining. Berwick, their 2 top defensive tackles aren't even in the game right now. They have them on the sidelines getting water.
Toss sweep, Hilling.
He's got a hole.
Block. Cuts back, and he's going to get about a yard or 2. What a great play there by somebody here. Let me see. Number 11 for Berwick. What a great job he did there.
Did a nice job coming up from his linebacker position, filling the hole.
Actually, the corner was Hansen.
Nice job by him.
I mean, he was on an island there, and he turned that back in, or they were in big trouble.
And the Cougars are just going to take their time here. This is perfect.
Well, they're in field goal range.
Right.
So the 2-point conversion, but we want 7.
Yeah, you want 7. And just take your time here. Let the play clock run.
Hawanic keeps it. Little counter, back up inside. And gets taken down at the 6.
Hawanic on the keeper. Pitch ball to top.
You know what I would look for right here? Now let's see if they go to it. Dump pass to the tight end is a touchdown right here.
Yep. Have him run a quick out route.
Just a dump pass, a straight arc pass right up the field.
Goal for the 7.
Linebackers are both up inside the tackles. They're wide with the safeties.
And they're tired. Look at them.
Valley View's going to go with the receiver package. They're going to have to hustle up here. 11 seconds, 10 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and goal from the 6.
That's the thing. That's one thing about Valley View, though. They've done a good job all night, Scott, of getting up to the line quick and getting set. He's going to take a timeout.
And they were looking for it.
Yep.
He was looking for Pazzalia.
Well, we got a flag on the field, though, but I think they're going to call a timeout before the flag. Yep. I think they're going to pick that flag up.
Timeout taken by Valley View.
Good job by Coach Hawanic there.
4:35. We got a good one here. Valley View trails Berwick 14-11. You're listening to Valley View Football on the Cougar Sports Network, presented by Century Dental Associates.
Since 1987, Dr. Kenneth Savitsky, Main Street, Peckville, has been keeping you in sight. An independent optical practice, Dr. Savitsky can provide you with expert professional eye exams using the latest state-of-the-art equipment. Dr. Savitsky also offers glaucoma testing, no-drop retinal exams, cataract evaluation, and 24-hour emergency eye service. See Dr. Ken for the latest in basic, designer, and children's eyewear and contact lenses. For your next eye exam, call Dr. Ken Savitsky, 570-489-8989, the longest practicing optometrist in Peckville.
Here we go. Big 3rd and goal for Valley View football, the 7-yard line. 4:35 to play. Cougars with 2 timeouts remaining, Berwick with 1. Valley View faithful all on their feet. Trips to the left. Nemo, Jewel, and Savkov. Pazzalia, the tight end, backside right. Hawanic in the gun. Back to pass. He's rolling to his left. Jumps, throws. Jewel catches it at the 5, to the 2, fighting for the goal line. Did he get there? No. I think they're going to stay down inside the 1.
It's 4th and inches. What do you do here?
You go for it.
Yeah.
You put Adam Hawanic under center.
It's not even at the 1. It's literally at the inch mark.
You put Adam Hawanic, your 6'5" quarterback, under center, and you get your 2 biggest fullbacks, and you push them in the end zone.
This is, as I said earlier at halftime, your offensive line, this is your play.
Well, there's no doubt here. You got a 6'5" quarterback. Despite the knee, get your 2 fullbacks right behind him.
And just push him in. Push him in. And if I'm the offensive lineman, just go. Just go.
Valley View's going to have to take another timeout here.
Yep.
This timeout brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. 14-11 Berwick, 4th and goal Valley View from the 1. We'll be back after this message. You're listening to Valley View Football on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home takes great pride in the care they provide the families they serve. The experienced staff of their funeral firm is committed to doing everything they can to meet and exceed your expectations. Albini Funeral Home will help you in planning a funeral or making pre-need arrangements for yourself or a loved one. Visit the website albinifh.com or call 570-489-1152 to speak with a member of their staff. It's the Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home in Jessup.
Here we go. 4th down goal, Valley View football, inches from the Berwick goal line.
In this type of situation, Scott, as a former lineman, you are literally, these are the moments that define linemen.
They don't call it anymore. You can push your quarterback in the end zone. They are not going to call it.
Yeah, so might as well.
They got Farrar in there as a fullback. They've got Hilling in there double tights. It looks like I see both Roop and Pizzalia in the game. 4th and goal, Cougars, 3:43 to play. Both teams with 1 timeout apiece.
You get Adam under center and just say set, go, and jump.
Snap.
He's in. He's in. He's in.
Touchdown, Valley View. The Cougars take their first lead of the night. Second lead of the night, I should say.
Nice job there by Adam, and nice job by the offensive line. That was a gut check moment for them. They had their struggles in the first half, but they have done a really great job here in the second, and the Cougars are back to running the football quite well, and Adam, or Hawanitz, dives into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. Valley View 18, Berwick 14, 3 minutes, 39 seconds to go. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and NEPAfootball.com.
A lot of my nursing colleagues have asked me what made me leave the large hospital setting and apply to be a home health nurse. For me, it was really just a leap of faith I took when I knew I needed to change the direction of my nursing career, and I'm really glad I landed at Allied Services Home Health. Hi, my name's Deb Garrity, and I've been a home health nurse with Allied Services for over 3 years. This career has given me the opportunity to spend one-on-one time with my patients. I have a flexible schedule and I'm able to work independently.
To learn more and apply today, call 570-348-2222.
Welcome back to a rocking John Hensis Veterans Memorial Stadium. The Cougars owning this fourth quarter so far, but we've got 3:39 to go. Valley View with an 18-14 lead. This kickoff is presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. Nearest little boot it from the hash. Back deep, it'll be Wilk and Vankus, Wilk and Sheptalk. There's the whistle. See if this kick team can pin them deep. Nielsen gets a foot into it. This one's a little shorter to the 19-yard line. It's Sheptalk trying to get outside. Liparulo takes him down at the 23-yard line.
A nice job there by special teams, and you got to win all three. You got to win in all three phases of the game there, Scott. And Sheptalk is a speedy guy, and he keeps going to the right. He keeps trying to get to the outside, trying to find that lane, but the Cougars are doing a really, really nice job of staying in their lanes. Usually when you're coached during special teams on kickoff, your main goal, stay in your lane. You have to get from point A to point B, and once you get down there, you break down and find the football. The Cougar defense has done a really good job up to this point, and they're going to be relied upon once again here. A huge drive.
In the gun, Lonzinski back to pass. Look, they're going to fire the quick slant. Complete to Sheptalk down the sideline, and he's gone. Breaks the tackle, and there goes Sheptalk. Going to take it all the way. And just like that, Berwick back on top.
Wow.
A missed tackle on the outside, and the Valley View crowd is silenced.
Wow. A very nice play there by Berwick. A dump to the outside. And once again, it's just one of those quick plays. But hold on, folks. We're not done yet. We still have 3.5. And the Cougars offense. Now, well, here's the situation now, Scott. Long drive there by the Cougars. Now that Berwick defense has to go back out there. And they are tired.
In to kick is Peters. And
hold on here.
Valley View's going to get a
roughing the kicker. Yep.
So that's going to make them have to go probably further here. 21-18, Berwick takes the lead back. .322 to go here in our Sky Packet Internet fourth quarter. It's Berwick 21, Valley View 18. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by Century Dental Associates on the Cougar Sports Network and and NEPAfootball.com.
Roughing the kicker. Penalty will be marked off on the kickoff.
The season is finally here. It's time for touchdowns, field goals, extra points, and extra perks. Hi, this is Liz Nagy with the Honesdale National Bank, member FDIC. With H&B Perks, you can score on tons of local and national deals at your favorite restaurants and retailers, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Add H&B Perks to your playbook this season. Visit hmbbank.bank/H&B Perks to become the MVP of savings.
Welcome back to John Hetson's Veterans Memorial Stadium. Berwick's going to kick from Valley View's 45-yard line. So will they try an onside kick here? Will they try and pooch it? What will Coach Bennett do? This kickoff was presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. You know, the bad thing is Valley View ran the clock down, took that timeout, so now they kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Right.
But they've got 3:22 to go. They need a field goal will put it in overtime, a touchdown to give them the lead back here.
And as I said, Scott, this Berwick defense has to go back out there.
They're offside, no call. And it'll be Valley View's football after it goes through the end zone. So 1st and 10 for Valley View. And we'll see if the offense can come back and keep the momentum going that they've started to build here in this fourth quarter.
And it's just one of those tough plays, Scott. Sheptock peeled out, sat there, and was able to take it down the sidelines. It's just one of those big plays.
So 1st and 10 Valley View, 20-yard line, 3:22 to play. Don't forget to stay tuned for our Gone Auto post-game show. We'll have our Century Dental Player of the Game and our back to pass on. It's rolling. Going to keep it. Now he's going to fire late. Complete. Jewell to the 35-yard line, and he'll go down there.
Nice pick up there. A good job there by the offensive line. Adam, see, that's the thing about Howanitz is he can sit there, wait till the last second, and then make a move.
16 yards on the pass from Howanitz to Jewell. Cougars with a little pep in their step here. 3:07 to go. They're not going NASCAR, but they're not going slow.
No. They're at that nice pace, that nice even pace.
Trips to the left. Preston Reed, the tight wing. Howanitz under center. Toss, Hilling. North and south he's going. Trying to make somebody miss, and he's going to go forward for a few yards.
They're going to mark him after a pickup of 3 there, so nice job by Hilling. And I think when you get to about 2:15, don't be surprised if Coach Howanitz starts calling his 2-minute drill.
Wow, this whole press box is shaking like you can't believe it. Holy smokes. 2nd and 7 from the 39. Wow.
So about 2:20 left here, Scott.
Howanitz in the gun. Single coverage on Jewell down here to the bottom. Back to pass, Howanitz, he's looking. Gonna fire it, and he gets hit from behind, incomplete. 3rd down and 7 for Valley View from the 39-yard line. Gotta think it's 4-down territory.
Oh, absolutely 4-down territory with 1 timeout left. And Hilling's got to hurry. Or Jewell's got to hurry it up here. The good thing is the clock stops, and that gives the Cougars time to find, well, you break the huddle at 12 seconds, got to get up to the line, make your adjustments. Better hurry here. Under 10 seconds left on the play clock.
In the gun, Howanitz. 3rd down. Going to roll to his right. Going to fire the out pattern. And it's incomplete. Off the hands of Savkov. Got a shout out to one of my good friends. The reason why I wore number 29 in high school, my neighbor Billy Avenino wore it before me, and that's why I had it.
There you go.
And then his younger brother Steve had it, and then we carried the tradition on with my son Sean last year. So a shout out to Billy, listening down in Washington, D.C.
A 4th and 7 situation for the Cougars here. Do or die right now.
He was on one of the great Valley View teams that pulled the big upset down in Berwick, 14-3, and then they came back up here and beat Wyoming area in 1915 and 1984. So this is it for the Cougars here. A big 4th down. They need 7. Back to pass. Penalty marker down. Howanitz keeps it. Going to get there for the 1st down, but we're going to check the marker.
I think it's going to be offsides on 6. He's definitely in the neutral zone.
Hopefully you're right.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's Coach Mitchko. False start against the Cougars. Oh, no.
That one hurts.
That does hurt.
So it's going to be a 4th down and 12.
Coach Mitchko. Tough situation. Oh, man.
It was an illegal procedure, wasn't it?
Yeah. Someone moved.
4th down and 12.
Illegal formation against the Cougars. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So 4th and 12 here for Valley View. 1:52 to go, only one timeout remaining. They need a play here. Howanitz will be in the gun. Quad set to his right.
Berwick's not set.
Back to pass. Looking. Get a fire down the middle. Got Jewel at the 50. First down, Valley View.
That's huge. First down for the Cougars. Clock stops in high school.
Jewel takes it to the Berwick 48-yard line.
A nice job there by Howanitz. He sat in the pocket. He waited for Jewel to make his move, and he did. Jewel, excellent job. What a great kid. He doesn't even look like he's running, Scott. He looks like he's just cutting across.
He's tall and he's lanky.
Holy cow, his stride is ridiculous.
They'll come quick to the line, 1:33 to play. Howanitz in the gun. 4 to the wide side of the field here.
Berwick again, not set.
Back to pass, steps up. Looking, fires down the middle. Wide open cut. Oh, Mimo had 6 if he didn't have to come back for it.
He did, but good. The clock stops. Get set. Got to give it to the official.
Mimo came back to get it. You got to give him credit.
Nice
all the way
job
to
here.
25.
Howanitz is going to spike it here, Scott, so we're going to take a second, and he does. He spikes it. Nice job. Holy cow. Folks, grab your popcorn. Run to the refrigerator real quick. We got 1:20 left with the spike, and Berwick takes their final timeout, Scott.
1:20 to go. You're listening to Valley View. This timeout brought to you by Realtor Daniel Angeloni. It's Valley View trailing 21-18. You're listening to Valley View Football, presented by the Century Dental Associates on the Valley View Cougar Sports Network.
Detailed Mortgage Solutions, your local residential mortgage brokerage, is family owned and operated by Tammy Serafini and her daughter Sierra Spicer. For all your residential mortgage needs, give them a call to go over all of your options. 570-382-3851 or the website detailedmortgage.com. You can text the word detailed to 33655 for an instant online application. Fast, responsive, and reliable, serving all of Pennsylvania. Detailed Mortgage Solutions, LLC. Visit them at detailedmortgage.com. NMLS number 1769900. Equal housing lender. Call for additional cost information. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to John Hens' Veterans Memorial Stadium. 1:21 to go. Berwick out of timeouts. Valley View with 1. 1st and 10. Valley View 25-yard line of Berwick. Quad set to the left. Liparulo, the single wide receiver, back right. Howanitz back to pass. He's looking. He's rolling. He's going to try and get to the outside. Makes one miss, and then he gets hit. And they're not going to throw the flag. Valley View is looking for the illegal hip. They're not going to get the call. There's going to be 3rd down here, though.
Yeah, 3rd down. Actually,
he got 3 yards. So 3rd down, 7 from the 22. I don't know if I would have spiked it there. I might have just.
It's actually only 2nd down, Scott, because Berwick took the timeout instead of the spike.
Good call. Thank you for picking that up, Mr. Austin.
So that helps the Cougars.
Absolutely. A 2nd down and 7 as opposed to the burned play. Howanitz back in the gun, looking. Now he's in trouble. He's going to go down.
Yep. You got to take the timeout here.
Yeah, it took too long there. Loss of 6.
Are we in field goal range?
I don't know. I don't think he's probably much more than 35 yards.
3rd down and 12.
That was a tough situation there for the Cougars.
Ball back to the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 13. This time out brought to you by Realtor Danielle Angeloni. Stay tuned. 1:06 left to go here. We'll be back after this quick message.
Advanced Pest Control 911 is your local pest control company, servicing both commercial and residential properties for more than 15 years. They offer monthly contract services as well as emergency services. Are you thinking of buying or selling your home and need a termite inspection? Call them today, 570-766-5154, or visit them on Facebook, Advanced Pest Control 911.
go.
Whew. Now you got 2 plays, though, Scott.
Yep, third down, well, unless they go for the field goal. We'll see. I don't know if they're in field goal range. Third down and 13. Quad set to the left. Liparulo, the single receiver to the right. Back to pass, Hawanic. Looking. Get a fire for Liparulo. He's got him inside the 5. First and goal, Valley View.
Holy cow. Stop the clock. They do.
First and goal, Cougars.
What a dime there by Hawanic. He put it right where Liparulo could grab it, and it went right over the shoulder. Beautiful play. First and goal from the 2.
Run the quarterback sneak, push him in the end zone.
No, spike it.
Why? Run.
Because if he doesn't get in, they have no timeouts left.
So you go 2 plays.
We got ourselves, and you don't want to leave too much clock on.
You got a 6'5" quarterback. I'm running the ball here with him 3 times if I have to.
How do we end up in these situations, my friend?
Timeout brought to you by Realtor Daniel Angeloni. 59 seconds left. Stay tuned. One more commercial, and then we're going to go for it here.
The Mattioli Law Firm and attorneys Michael Assant and Jason Mattioli can help. Slip and falls, auto accidents, motorcycle accidents, workers' compensation, tractor-trailer accidents, nursing home accidents or abuse.
We're back. First and goal. Hawanic up the middle. Fighting forward. Does he get there? Yes, he does. Touchdown. Valley View. 54 seconds to go. And the Cougars take the lead.
Oh, my goodness. As you said, Scott, you got a 6'4" quarterback in Hawanic. And he churned his legs. He gave it all out there. And let me tell you, this offensive line, what a turnaround here in this second half.
Valley View really talking to the official here. I'm not sure about what.
Uh-oh.
And they're going to hold up the play now. Coach Wasilchak was really upset about something, so I'm not sure what occurred there.
Oh, they're asking for the clock, to reset the clock.
Maybe that, I don't know, but he was really upset about something there.
Well, because the clock didn't start on the snap. It waited. So there were precious seconds that were not ticking off.
Hawanic hits Jewell for 15. He hits Jewell for 18. He hit Milo for 23, Liparulo for 26, and then he took it in for 2 yards himself. And that's a senior quarterback that's been on the under center now for 3 seasons. The knee might not be back to 100%, but his arm certainly
Absolutely.
is.
What a pass there. Seriously. And we still have what's holding up here. Coach Hawanic embraces his son. What a play. And talk about a bounce-back game.
Well, you know what?
Oh, they put time back on the clock.
Listen, there was a lot of people in this stadium and a lot of people probably listening that we're putting a knife in the heart of Valley View. Maybe this is what turns it around a little bit. We'll see.
Let me tell you, the Wyoming Valley Conference has some quality football teams, and we don't see them enough. For years, it's always been we've stayed within the Lackawanna Football Conference.
Nielsen in to try the extra point. 54.7 seconds to go. Valley View up 3.
Let's see. Is it a false start? Yeah, they're going to call a false start against Valley View.
Well, the significance here is that if you get this extra point,
you're up by. It's a touch. You have to get a touchdown.
Nielsen into attempt. A little bit further. Shouldn't be a problem. Good snap. Ball down. Kick up and blocked. 24-21. Valley View. 54.7 seconds left to go. We're going to keep it right here.
So this sets up an interesting situation. Nielsen probably not happy with that, but number 4 for Berwick came flying off the edge.
District 2 High School Football is brought to you by Cintas, Traditional Home Healthcare, Dixon City Hyundai, Pashodi Insurance, Sky Packet Internet, Pine Forest Cheerleading Camp, Strategic Planning Associates, Keystone Structural Group, Dr. Ken Savitsky, Detail Mortgage Solutions, Yasavage Family Chiropractic, Andy's Pizza, Arthur A. Albini Funeral Home, Advanced Pest Control 911, Honesdale National Bank, Catalyst Youth of Peckville Assembly of God, Realtor Danielle Angeloni, Gon Auto Stores, Allied Services, the Mattioli Law Firm, and by Century Dental Associates. Don't forget to stay tuned for our Gon Auto Store post-game show. We'll have our Century Dental Player of the Game, and we'll have our Strategic Planning Associates Lineman of the Night. This kickoff is presented by Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your unrivaled partner for sports medicine, performance training, and injury care. I don't kick this deep.
Nope. Squib it.
I kick this to about the 25-yard line to one of the upbacks.
Yep. Let them come up for it. Put it right down the middle.
Kick team ready to go. Ball is in the air. It's popped up.
Stay
down
in.
the sideline, and it goes out of bounds. So Berwick will get it, I believe, the 35-yard line?
Yes, I think that's the rule in high school. Berwick has no timeouts. Neither does Valley View.
So Berwick will take the ball at their, I believe they get it at the 35-yard line. I always get screwed up on the out-of-bounds rule. It might be the 40 in high school.
That's a lot of field to give up. No, 35.
It will be the 35. And Berwick elects to put the ball on the left hash with the right-handed quarterback.
Absolutely. Now, if I'm Valley View, you got to watch the pass. You got to watch Sheptok coming out of the edge.
Can Koharski or Marino get pressure again?
And see, Sheptok isn't even going to line up in the backfield. He's going to line up, and he's going to sit. He's going to get up to around the 40, 41, and turn and try to do another screen. Watch, there it is.
Pressure. He gets away from the first, but he's going to go down.
Clock's
Walsh
running.
He's going to clean him up. Walsh with the sack.
And they got to get on the – Valley View's got to get set, though. Berwick's going to try to get on the line quick. They're going to spike the ball here. No, they're going to try to run a play here.
39 seconds.
A lot of time.
Running. Back to pass. Pressure coming from the corner. Preston Reed gets there.
Oh, big sack.
Takes him down.
Big sack. Clock's going to continue to run. We're at 25, Scott.
Third down, 15, 22 seconds left. Berwick's got to run all the way back.
Yeah, they do. And it's under 20.
They get it set.
Oh, and you're going to get a false start. You got to get a false start at there. Number 64. And you lose, and you lost it down now. Fourth and 15. Holy cow.
What a comeback for the Cougars.
Oh,
they can
boy.
Hang on for 15 more
Nelly.
seconds.
As Brad Nessler used to say back in the day, woo, Nelly. We got ourselves here a barn burner.
We got to get our traditional home healthcare out-of-town scoreboard coming here, too.
And for the first time tonight, Scott, activate the siren.
Yeah, the purge siren. My buddy Consaretti's sleeping at the wheel. You just don't want to get above anything here. You can let anybody catch the ball in bounds, and you don't even care.
Absolutely.
Look, and they're going to fire deep for the downside. It's up, and it's
no good.
Incomplete. Game over. Valley View just has to snap it. They look for Kishba on the fly route. Coverage by both Schwartz and Tahid Jewell along with the corner on that side. And Valley View steals victory from the jaws of defeat here tonight.
And for the first time, say it with me, Scott, in 48 years.
Berwick's 49 years now.
49 years.
Berwick starts 0-2.
0-2. And the winning streak for the Cougars against the Bulldogs continues.
So we're going to have our Gone Auto post-game show. Let's get some scores here on our traditional home healthcare out-of-town scoreboard. Hazleton 45, Popac 7. Dallas final 35-14 over Crestwood. What a game this is. North Pocono 28, Western Lane 27. Lakeland 44-0. Mount Carmel 42-14. Prep 34-0. And we're going to, they're celebrating here at Valley View. It's a final. Valley View 24, Berwick 21. We'll be back with our Gone Auto post-game show here on the Cougar Sports Network.
NPF Football is your source for high school football in Northeast Pennsylvania. Listen to District 2 football games live and archived on smartphones, computers, and tablets on nepafootball.com. Now, it's time for the post-game show on the NPF High School Football Network.
What a game here in Peckville tonight.
Get the AED out, Scott. I'm going down.
Just all I can say is whoever was watching got a treat tonight. It was a heck of a football game. And Valley View, they showed some grit.
Absolutely.
And Adam Hawanic, you got to give him a ton of credit. Some composure, some big throws. That drive, that's a drive to be remembered. They go 80 yards on that drive to win the football game. And Valley View, people thought they were dead. It was 14-3 in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
The fumble turned the game around.
That's what I was about to say. The turning point of this football game with about 2:34 left in the third quarter. Huge fumble. Valley View recovers, and Valley View takes it down the field about 78 yards and gets back into the football game. Then, gutsy call, go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. Then again, force a 3-and-out by Berwick. Drive down the field, take the lead, 18-14. Berwick on their next possession, one-play touchdown, 21-18. Valley View gets the ball back with about 3 minutes left, drives down the field, scores, takes the lead, and a huge stop by the defense.
And I'm going to tell you, there are some guys that came up tonight. I mentioned Altieri was the one that recovered the fumble in the third quarter. But in that fourth quarter, some of the plays that were made, quarterback pressure by Reed, quarterback pressures by Marino. The last drive alone, you had a sack by Walsh and a sack by Reed. Valley View, they earned it tonight.
Absolutely, they did.
And they were, it was 14-3, and they looked like they were down and out.
Absolutely.
There was 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game, or in the third quarter, when they finally came back to life, and they dominated that fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was huge. And the thing was, the offensive line had a horrible, horrible game for 3 quarters. They showed up in the fourth. They had a huge gut check. They looked themselves in the face, and they kept pushing along. They were able to get Hilling moving. They were able to get Howanitz moving. This is a gut win, and this can be a huge momentum boost for the rest of the season. They're going to look back on this.
They lost with Slewinski tonight at linebacker, but then Reed and Gianni Marino and Preston Reed came in and really did a nice job at linebacker. Walsh had a good game at linebacker. Kaharski had a good game. Defense played very well, with the exception of 2 big plays they gave up.
Absolutely.
They played very well.
Absolutely.
And that's a good football team.
Berwick is a very, very good football team. They just had back-to-back weeks. Their schedule was not in their favor.
Right.
They go and play Southern Columbia, one of the best teams in the history of Pennsylvania and possibly the nation. And then they have to come to the Den, where they have not done well in a couple of years.
All right, we're going to give our hardware out.
Let's give it out.
Our strategic planning associates lineman of the night. Tonight we're going with our tight end. The big play, A.J. Kaharski. Catches that big play when Valley View was still trailing in the game. Kaharski gets the 34-yard grab. I'm going back through my notes here. It was the drive where Valley View ended up taking the lead, 18-14.
Yep.
It was a big second down play. They went for the home run ball. Kaharski called it in, and Valley View went in and scored that touchdown.
And even besides that, he had a huge sack.
Yep.
In the third quarter. A huge sack that led to a really great opportunity for the Cougars.
And there's no doubt at all about who our Century Dental player of the game is. Adam Howanitz.
Excellent job tonight by him.
2 touchdowns, but it was the passing game. It was the arm. It was the composure. It was surveying the field, making time in the pocket, and making the throws. And he was precise with his throws tonight.
Oh, he was throwing that football so well, it wasn't even funny. He was putting it in places only his receivers could touch the football. Just spectacular. And hats off to the entire coaching staff for a great win tonight. And once again, a good old and what did I tell you? Who was going to win the football game? Team with the ball last.
You called it. Well, actually, the team that had it last.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, we did have it last. We took a knee.
Yeah, we did. We did. So
on behalf of the Big O, Justin Ossett, he's a good luck charm for me. Every time we play Berwick, we win here. I'm sure we'll have you back again this season.
Absolutely.
For a couple more games.
I'm very excited.
But thank you so much.
You're
Once
welcome.
again, this is the Gone Auto post-game show. We'll be back here next week. Friday night, I believe Valley View plays Honesdale.
I think so.
I think it's Honesdale. Cougars get to 1-1. Big win tonight. Gut check time, and they came back and pulled it off. Final score was Valley View 24 and Berwick 21. Thank you so much for listening tonight. Everybody have a great Memorial Day weekend. Penn State in the books, Valley View in the books.
I'm going to a wedding tomorrow.
There you go. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you so much for listening.
We hope you enjoyed today's featured game on NEPAfootball.com. Remember, this game is archived for your future listening pleasure, and you can download game broadcasts to your smartphone, computer, and tablet. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to check our website, NEPAfootball.com, for District 2 high school football news and content. This is the NPF High School Football Network.